Ah, that's better. How's it going, everyone? Welcome. Happy fucking Friday, y'all. You made it. You made it to the end of the week, even though this week seemed longer than most. Why did it seem longer than most? Well, let's just have a little look-see, looky-loo over there at the election, huh? What is it? Just not coming up now? All right, we'll try this again. Um. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at that business there. Oh goodness. Oh goodness gracious me. There's just no states left in the union. All those have been eradicated by the president's legal team. They've undermined and disrupted all of their statehoods, and so now we're just stuck looking at nothing but Texas and Florida, y'all. Well, so yeah, it's been a fun week, kinda wonderful election time. Let me see if I can actually take the filter off of this one. I don't think we need it. There we go. Oh my god, the states have come back from the dead, everyone. They were gone, but now they are home. Home with us. Safe in the bundled, nestled bosom of our sweet, sweet democracy. Yeah, so it's been a fucking nightmare. I've actually been a dumbass. I think it's a matter of habit. The last couple of nights, I've actually been up way well past any point I should have been. Just thinking something might change. I passed out on that dog shit futon back there multiple times now. Well, I don't know, just thinking maybe I'll get to see when things change, and they never do. And here we are. This is roughly the same map we've all been looking at for about 2 days now. I'm starting to think we need to just call this entire election business a sham. Just call it a sham. Just call it a day. Call it over. Let's just give it up. It's fine. You know what? Let's just have two countries. And Pennsylvania, Georgia, and I suppose Nevada for some reason, they can all be neutral zones, yeah? Demilitarized zones. We're all allowed to go in there, check your iron at the town gate with the marshal. Huh? How about that? Because frankly, each one of these towns deserves that. Each one of these states, rather, deserves that. And I say, let's get there. Let's just, let's just cut through the bullshit. Let's stop fucking around and pretending like we got something more of a country going on here than we do. And let's just get down to the nitty gritty here and just carve it up. Carve that shit up. I don't think Oklahoma wants anything to do with Minnesota. Outside of well, a common interest in beef products, I suppose. Let's get down to the nitty gritty here. Exactly. Let's do this. We'll give Alaska to Canada, yeah, and we'll take Montreal. Doesn't even have to be the whole province. Just the city. Just the city. It'll be like an embassy. It'll be like an American embassy in Canada, to which all people dismayed with any given election can flee to and live there and spend their money until they're kicked out for being too poor, because after all, this is a North American city. You know what? I think we're onto something here. Canuck, I'm willing to trade you as on behalf of all Americans. Speaking on behalf of the American government, every branch, all at once. Let's make a deal here. What do you want for Alaska? What are you willing to give up for Alaska? What are you willing to give us, huh? We can have all of Montreal. All of Montreal. Well, Y2KNW is saying we could have that. That would be a deeper money pit than California. Listen here, Y2KNW. We're not afraid of money pits here in the United States. I don't know if you've noticed, but we really like going to war. So don't threaten us with a good time, is what I'm saying. Right? So here's where we sit, and here's where we have sat, and here's where we'll continue sitting for quite a while. The great thing about all of these little dots here is that because they're circles that they spin, so we can just sit and we can spin at the same time. What a great fucking, oh my goodness, this is what I dreamed of. This is what I dreamed of. Ah, how about that? Ooh, Crispygen brings up a good point. Canuck, how do you feel about this deal? We will take Montreal. You can have Alaska. You do not get the $200 a month, but you can also just have Detroit. How's that sound? How about this? You can have Detroit, and all your Canadian citizens can vote in our elections. I'm on fire tonight. This is fantastic. Look at this. Look at this. I'm putting together all the solutions. I'm figuring out how to answer all the questions. No, this is a fine deal. Dina, you're from Alaska. How would it feel to finally be a naturalized Canadian citizen? That's what I want to know from you. That's what I'm thinking here. We need to really get to the bottom of the real nitty gritty. Figure it out. Oh shit! I got some people. Let's drag a Jables co-host in here. See what he's got to say about this whole international trade deal I'm talking about. You know, this previous president wanted to trade Puerto Rico for Greenland, specifically because they were so poor. Those dirty Puerto Ricans. The president, who's astonished that he's losing now. Exactly how much do we need to give away before we can get rid of Alaska, Jables?
I don't know. I think Canada would just be happy to take Alaska
Why?
because it's like right there already.
So it's
You
just
know?
so it's like a commute thing, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I could
Yeah.
see it. Listen, Canuck, I'm more than willing to come up there with a whole bunch of Facebook Army Rangers, and we can make Canada great again. Okay? How's that? Oh, and I guess you guys didn't hear Jables. Jables said that he thought Canada would just be happy to have Alaska. To which I asked, why?
Yeah, because it's there.
Yeah, Kimmy's trying to say Alaska's beautiful. Alaska is beautiful and expensive. Expensive. Here's the
Yeah,
thing.
I'm not saying we totally abandon Alaska. We'll still go and visit every once in a while.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, it'll be like the one part of Canada we don't need passports for. How about that? Hmm? Oh, yeah. I think, just to spite China, we should give Hawaii to Taiwan. What do you say about that? Oh, he's gone mute with that one. That's too much. That's too heavy. That's too much.
Yeah, sorry. No, I didn't. I didn't catch it. What was that?
Oh, I said just to piss off mainland China, we should give Hawaii to Taiwan.
Ooh,
Yeah.
you mean Chinese Taipei?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Big time. Or how about this? No, we can
No,
keep Hawaii because they get to vote. Let's
we can
give
give
them
Hawaii
Guam.
to the Philippines.
No, we'll just give them Guam, and yeah, we'll just give them Guam. We'll
Oh yeah,
say,
nobody cares about Guam.
yeah, but technically that means it's like fuck you, China. Look at that. The nation of Taiwan just got a little bit bigger on your watch. How's that feel? How's that grab you? How's that settle with you?
And then they nuke Taiwan off the map.
Exactly, but then at least yeah, but then the Taiwanese at least still have Guam. You know, there won't be any Taiwanese people there. It'll all just be Guam people. But the Guam people will be like, well, we were Taiwanese before Taiwan was nuked, so I guess this is the new capital of Taiwan. I'm not seeing any way this can go bad, honestly. Not a single way. Not a single hint of it. Oh fuck, I forgot to do the stream. Oh Christ, my fucking guts. I gotta be honest. I've pretty much genuinely. I think I fucked myself up once again, just simply by trying to follow this election thing. It's not even stress as much as it is like I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. It's 3:34 in the morning. I'm gonna just hang out and keep watching these results because something is bound to happen. And I'm like, maybe I'll just make nachos and do that. And then I make nachos, and then all the nachos are gone, but there are no new election results.
Yeah, well, I mean, Joe Biden pulled ahead in Georgia.
Whose head
That's
did he
about all I
pull?
saw that was different.
Damn it. You walked
What?
over. No, I was like you're like Joe Biden pulled ahead in Georgia. I'm like, whose head did he pull?
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I
A
almost wish
little
I hadn't
optimistic.
repeated
I'm
it.
sorry.
I almost wish I hadn't repeated it. It wasn't a good joke. It was never a good joke. Neither was this election. I thought it might be, but no. It's just gone on. This is like an SNL skit from the late 90s. It's just gone on way, way, way too long. I'm ready for it to be over. By the way, everyone in the chats, feel free to contribute to my. Please feel better, Nick. It's not going to last forever. By all means, continue living fund. That's the official legal name of it. It's the 501c3 I had to file in order to get it working. But yeah. So yeah, you can go ahead and help me survive this election cycle in which I'll watch. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do my favorite thing in the world right now. I'm gonna refresh a page, and then I'm gonna see the same thing I saw before. I'm glad NPR is at least kind enough to like mix their little bubble dots up though. It's like, oh great, they're in different places. Nothing's changed.
Yeah, I like the map.
Tell me, Jables, how do you see this election going, huh?
We've already talked about this like all week.
Yeah, no, but no, we need to talk about it again because this is how we make election content, you see. Rehashing the same points that we've talked over for ages and ages.
Okay.
Reforming our theories
Yeah,
and then forming them up again, new and different,
yeah, because
exciting way.
I have
I need you to
I
Chris
have a
Cuomo the
totally
fuck out of
different
this because
than I had on Wednesday.
there we go. Now
I have a totally different opinion than I had on Wednesday. Once again, I think Joe Biden's going to win. Kanye West is actually going to take Nevada. And
now we're talking. Let's really get into this. Come on now.
Yeah, Kanye West is going to take Nevada.
Oh, big time.
But Joe Biden's going to win overall.
Exactly.
Then this will go to courts for the next 3 months.
Pennsylvania's going to get bored. It's going to sail down the eastern seaboard and punch Georgia in its belly. And then just move on back up and blame it on South Carolina. North Carolina's going to be like, oh, thank God he fucked that one up.
Yeah. We're gonna weekend at Bernie's Joe Biden by taking him sworn in, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh no, he fell down the stairs."
As we saw,
get sworn in, and then people are gonna riot and be mad, and 6 months later, it's gonna calm down, and then by the next election, nobody's gonna give a fuck anymore.
Here's a funny thing. I saw today that apparently, and I gotta really, here we go. Yeah, I gotta zoom in on this one. So apparently, a bunch of Trump supporters in Rhode Island have decided they're demanding a recount. You see. In their big old state with like, let's give it a rough estimate of 500,000 voters. Yeah, no, they want to recount though, you see, because I mean, when's the last time Rhode Island didn't go for Republican is what I'm saying. But no, so we're still calling this event. I'm Chris Cuomo. I'm here.
I'm kind of retarded.
Oh, wow. Crab really wants me to follow through on my promise to go swimming in Yellowstone. Listen, that wasn't a promise that I made, Crab, okay? That was just a suggestion for other people who are not me to give a shot for. Go on. Go swimming in Yellowstone Park. Find one of them hot tubs. You know, the ones that spit up into the air like at the Disney parks? I'm saying, go just take a dip in there. Let me know how it is. I'll put it up on TripAdvisor. And
well, we also just covered a story where somebody died.
Well then, damn, you should have written your TripAdvisor review before you expired, honey. That's what I'm telling. That's what I'm saying here. That's what I'm about. Let's take a look at another state. Let's see how Jables Boogly stole the vote. Oh, Jables Boogly stole the vote hardcore in Washington for Biden, you fucking traitor. Look at you. Running around. How many times did you vote, Jables? Between let's say between 1.5 million and 2.28 million. How many times did you go through with it?
I voted Firm and Supreme 1.5 million times. And then
then we're talking some serious voter fraud going on here, because I'm not seeing those kind of numbers anywhere.
I know.
Whoa, Lord. Hang on, I'm seeing.
Yeah, they're going to be counted. They're going to be counted last.
Actually, if we count up the other candidates' votes,
and then I only did 1 million of the Joe Biden votes, and then I did 1,491,096 votes for Trump.
See, you could have put him over the top, but you didn't. I am reporting you to I'm reporting you to Tim Pool right away. That's right. Tim Cast will hear of this, Jables.
What? I just think so many votes for Trump. What are you talking about?
Well, I just like that you're like, I put 1.5 million votes in for Vermin Supreme. Other candidates, they only got 97,851 votes total. Which is what's telling me is these crooked ass poll workers. Listen, if you own an AR-15 and something that looks like a bulletproof vest that you got for Halloween one time, I want you to storm all these polling locations, even though they're closed. Storm the polling locations and then have that moment where you realize that we're too late. We need to move on, and then rush all of the vote counting centers with your, guns and demand that all of Jables' votes be counted. And they'd be like, we don't have a Jables Boogly registered. He doesn't need to register, folks, okay? He's an election monitor himself. He's been there all day. Mm-hmm. It's an employee discount in terms of like whether or not you need to register to vote. And
no, I've been doing the election monitoring remotely. I just have a camera set up over there.
It's a drone with a Glock. And you just it's just like silence. It's flying over the counting spot, and you're just picking up every other person who comes out to like have a smoke or go to lunch. Like, get back to work. Wait, you can't. That was a good shot, me. Why did I get so good at shooting people from the sky? Why couldn't I have been this good during the Obama years? I'd have had a job.
Oh, I was that good during the Obama years.
Where do you think I learned this? Where do you think I learned this game, son? I've been shooting.
Grand Theft Auto 5, motherfucker.
Exactly. I've been shooting strangers from the skies since 1997. How about that? Well, so basically what I'm saying is the election's a fraud. All the poll workers need to be dragged through the streets and drawn and quartered. Every one of them. Not the poll workers, but more the vote counters, because they're all part of this massive, massive conspiracy. I am honestly really impressed. It's such a subtle conspiracy to steal an election. I mean, how smart do you have to be to like hide your tracks by almost losing all over the place and then actually losing a fuck ton of races and then just kind of squeaking by? This is some like master level Ocean's 15 level stuff we're seeing right here. I am impressed. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
Deeply impressed.
Yeah, 100%. I'm speechless.
Well, see, that's why I'm glad that we've got patriots out there calling in bomb threats and this sort of thing. Apparently, police found no explosives, but a bomb threat was called in today. Police found no explosives or any other suspicious devices at the Fashion District, except some horrible, just off-white mauve thing. Ugh. Anyway, they blew that up. But they searched the building Friday due to a bomb threat at the mall, which partially borders the convention center, where votes for the presidential election are being counted. Police say canine officers, and also like ordinary full human officers, and then some dog people, completed a search by 3 p.m. That was about their lunch break. They're like, all right, we looked over most of it. It should be fine. And found nothing inside the mall, because no one has shopped at any malls in ages. It's been called the Gallery. Oh, I didn't know that. I used to fuck it around there. Anyway. The investigation began early in the afternoon. Police said mall security received 2 calls from a person claiming a bomb is going to go off in the Fashion District. Police and security officers began forcing people to evacuate. Many of them had not completed their purchases and were very unhappy over the whole thing. It's like the last remaining Kmart in the United States, probably. As they investigated the threat, they found nothing. But this follows the arrest of 2 men carrying guns outside of a vote counting place, even though they did not have any appearance to connection. See, this is why these white MAGA terrorists, you guys are fucking it up. See, look, so some nut job will blow himself up in Karachi, right? Kill 40 people. 1 American will be killed, and so we'll hear 1 American and 40 mammals were killed in Karachi today when a bomb went off on our news. What does Al-Qaeda do? Even if they had nothing to do with it, they're like, Oh, fuck, shit, that was us. No, that was that was pure us. Be scared, America. Then they look and they're like, fuck, our budget's really fucked up. All right, listen, we can only keep claiming other people's crazy shit for so long. Now we're going to need to actually do something, fellas. But the ISIS has been doing the terrorists better. Meanwhile, ISIS over like, fuck, how do we follow up on these Proud Boy attacks? It's the cycle of violence, but in what do you call it? TGIF sitcom form. That's what we got here. Jables is silent again because he doesn't want to be implicated in any kind of federal grand indictments. Understandable. Well, let's see. Oh, this is gonna make a lot of people happy. Johnny Depp has been forced to exit the Fantastic Beasts franchise. That's right, in case you didn't hear. Apparently, if you're Johnny Depp... Well, apparently, if you marry Johnny Depp, you're legally allowed to beat the shit out of him and ruin his career. How about that?
Don't forget, cut off his finger and not face any punishment.
Yeah, see, now Jables is back. He's like, wait, I heard Johnny Depp. So yeah, no more Grindelwald. He's gonna be replaced with a black woman probably. You know, just because like they got a lot of points to make up after J.K. Rowling's, women are not women or whatever she said. What was her thing? I didn't even really catch that. Jables is doing a terrible co-hosting job. All right, fine. I'll just figure it out on my own.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, man.
No, it's okay. I'll figure this out on my own. Now, listen. Johnny Depp cut off his finger so that...
going off. I'm in fucking Seattle, and I think something's going on. So,
well, find me some news to report on, because I could give a fuck less about Johnny Depp, to be honest with you.
I'll look into it real quick.
Cool. Anyway, at the same time, I want your ADD to go into overdrive. Who's going to replace Johnny Depp as Grindelwald? Who do you think? Tom Holland? That's what I'm thinking. Tom Holland for Grindelwald? Yeah, boy. So, yeah, Johnny Depp is no longer going to be in the Harry Potter world. He probably thinks he's losing out, but in truth, he's only broke just by making more money than God. I wish to let you all know that I've been asked to resign by Warner Brothers from my role as Grindelwald in Fantastic Beasts, and I have respected and agreed to that request. Said the superstar on Instagram, because fuck, who needs a publicist these days? Depp's exit from the Harry Potter spin-off comes days after he lost a libel case against the Sun tabloid. The Sun. If I'm not mistaken, I think Ian Miles Chong wrote for them for a while. That makes a lot of sense. 2018, alleging he was a wife beater. So it wasn't even a loss against Amber Heard. He just lost a libel case against a stupid paper in a stupid country full of nothing but stupid papers. Jables, do you have some breaking news?
It's just a shooting at a bar.
Oh, fuck, who cares? Was it over the election? Because that's
Possibly.
one hell of a way to run a recount.
I just listened to Police Scanner to see what was going on.
Listen to the police scanner. It's like, even the police. Like, nah, don't worry about it. It's just someone shot someone else at a bar. It's fine.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp will depart the Fantastic Beasts franchise. We thank Johnny for his hard work on the film to date, Warner Brothers spokesperson said. Fantastic Beasts 3 is currently in production, and the role of Gellert Grindelwald will be recast. Who's going to get the role, folks? Who's going to get it?
Yeah, I don't really know, but I didn't like Johnny Depp as the choice anyway. So.
I say, you know what? In the same way Johnny Depp took over the role for the dead Heath Ledger, let's deep fake Heath Ledger into that part. How about that now? That's what I'm saying. Or
what was that movie? Because it wasn't just Johnny Depp. It was a whole group of people that took over.
Well, no. So yeah, it was Johnny Depp. Oh fuck, what's his name now? The Irish guy who plays the Penguin now.
No idea.
Come on, no, he played he was in that he's in the reboot. He was in the reboot of Total Recall. Colin Farrell. Let's just get Colin Farrell up in there, even though he actually, if I'm not mistaken, played the fake version of the bad guy. Wow, hang on, we're coming full Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium here.
Yeah.
Well, no, because wasn't Jude Law in that as well?
Wait, no, it wasn't Mr. Megorium's. What was the name of that movie?
What, the
was
one?
It Mr. Megorium? No.
Yeah. Fuck it.
No, it was another one that came out around the same time that had a similar title.
No.
I think so. Oh.
No. Oh, the imaginary. Thank you, Kimmy. Yeah. The Imaginum Dark Parnassus. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm seeing the name. I'm seeing the name Hoffman brought up. What about it's not Dennis Hoffman.
What do you mean?
From The Graduate. My brain is burned out from election watching, but yeah, Dennis Hoffman. No. Is Dennis Hoffman? That doesn't sound right. Dennis Hopper. Yeah, thank you, Canuck. Dustin Hoffman, thank you. Yes. Dennis Dustin Hoffman, his given Christian name. He's a Jew, by the way. But, yeah, let's just put Dustin Hoffman in there. Fuck it. Oh, maybe they could get Robert Downey Jr. Now that he's done, like, he's just going to come in and be like, well, I'm going to need the same deal I got on Avengers. And Disney's going to be like, well, we don't have enough time to look over contracts, so sure. And then all Harry Potter books from now on will be branded as written by Robert Downey Jr., who happens to like trans women quite a bit.
Actually, that is the only franchise that
Disney doesn't own. No, yeah. Well, I see. I think this is the real secret to it. I think this is all a big plot by Disney. You know, first J.K. Rowling, and all of a sudden, she's a transphobe. I don't believe it. She's a hero. Yeah, and then Hermione comes out, and she's like transracial now or something. And then we get this shit about Johnny Depp as Grindelwald. It's like, ooh, we're gonna make our Grindelwald villain even worse because, hey, ladies, remember, Grindelwald's a wife beater. The Sun said so. Yeah, I'm seeing this. Well, yes, and I know Redmayne played a trans woman. Eddie Redmayne plays everything, and it's funny because he plays everything the same way. It's like looking on, like in the same way a screen actor is taught you never look at the camera, you always look off to the side. He learned never look in your co-star's eyes. Someone's talking to him right here, and he says, like, yes, I understand. Same thing every goddamn time. So, all right. Well, so rest in peace, Johnny Depp. You've been murdered by the British press, and there he stands before the British press, accepting his punishment. Rest in peace.
Opinion.
Rest in peace, Johnny Depp. Hey, let's do this thing where we reset this thing and see if anything's changed. And guess what? No, it hasn't. Not a thing. Aren't elections exciting, everyone? Aren't they great? Well, so Johnny Depp is dead now. We all have to accept that. This McDonald's worker actually put this interesting thing out. Take a look at this. Okay, that's a small into a medium. Wait, hang on. Wait a second. And then there's a medium into a large. Well then.
Totally not fake, is it?
Oh, really? Well, I wouldn't be surprised. We saw the same thing. Apparently, sports stadiums have been doing this forever. Let's look at that again. I'm gonna say his name is Brendan.
I understand the small into a medium.
Small into a medium, and there you go. And a medium into a large.
I want to see him put back. I want to see him go the other way with it.
Well, why? You just want to see that video in reverse? Oh, you just want to see someone pour all right, hang on. Let's just Google it. Are McDonald's cups all the same size? It's a question. Insider food. Yeah, there we go. Oh, this came out in 2017, so apparently this has been going on for a while there.
Jack in the Box.
He even spilled some. He spilled some.
God damn.
Yeah. How's that feel?
I thought Jack in the Box had more integrity than that.
Well, Cosmopolitan tried it. Let's see what Cosmo came up with. You can't trust Cosmo. Who can you trust? No, I'm not. I'm just accepting it. I'm not reading anything. All right, so they saw this. Did you try it again? Where's your video? Where's your proof? Tall. Oh, you went to Starbucks and you got Tall Grande, Ariana Grande, and then Brittany Venti. Is that what it is?
No.
It's like, no, you didn't need to do that.
The result was no on that one. No, I think they're cheating the system by having some liquid inside the cup first.
Let's look at Reddit. Reddit knows its shit. I used to work at a McDonald's. The large US is 32 ounces and the medium is 28.1. So yes, it's bullshit. Oh my god. You gotta be some type of mentally deficient to believe this. You all are mentally deficient from believing what you just watched.
Lady.
According to Reddit, at least.
Lady.
Yeah. Jury's still out on that one, I suppose. I like this one guy's like, most McDs have your own fix your own drink. Get no ice. Get a ton of ice. Fill the cup up 1,000 times. Nobody cares. Source, Joe Pesci.
Nice.
Yeah, unless you're in the drive-thru. They fuck you at the drive-thru. That's true. Although, Christ, you know, I'm going to have to make my own, like, shakes now or something. Oh, okay. Oh, shit, I forgot. Well, crap, I'm going to play your video at the top of it. So what do you think, Jables? Is this bullshit or not?
I think it's bullshit. I want to see them pour the large into a small, just to prove that it's not bullshit.
Well, according to some people, it's driving people nuts on the internet as of 2017, and yet for some reason, yeah, as of November 2020, Mirror.co.uk decided, yeah, we need to get in on this. Look at this lad's face. Would he lie to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he would.
Like 6.
Listen, this is the guy who, like, wants to fuck your aunt, okay? And you know what? He will, because she works at a public school. Keep an eye on this cunt. In Florida. Hang on. Why does Hungarian Deli Ltd? Where's the Hungarian Ltd? I want to find this out. I'm doxing this kid right now. Hungarian Deli Ltd. That's right, everyone. I'm bringing back the old school Saints shit here. Now, Hungarian Deli. All right. Hungarian Deli. It's got 5 stars. I need to. Well, fuck. We're gonna have to fix that. TripAdvisor. There we go. What? I can't just do it from here? Oh, it's in Calgary. Wait a second. This might be just a Canadian thing then. Maybe are the Canadians feeding themselves lesser portions of soda just to get one over on the old United States? How's that work? I'm starting to think it's time for a regime change here, Buster. I'm not certain. All right, we're gonna just go over to TripAdvisor. Well, we can't do this without a photo. Here we go. This will be our photo. So we're just gonna save that as McDonald's. We're gonna go over to TripAdvisor here. We're gonna sign in. We're gonna continue with the Google. I said continue. Oh wait, I haven't trusted this. Yeah, there we go. All right, we're gonna continue with the Google. Oh, that's right. No, you know who I am, baby. I've been here before. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about a thing. All right, let's add a photo. we're just gonna add this photo of McDonald's cup here to this fella's TripAdvisor page. Every time I look at these things, I'm like, why haven't I cleaned these things out yet? There we go. Okay, good. Oh, just look at that calendar from 2017, and we're gonna upload this TripAdvisor. There we go. Wait, I am the owner of these photos. I dare you to tell me I'm not. There we go. All right, cool. Well, that's a photo that's on there now. So, it's time to write a review. I'm going to give them 3 out of 5. Only because it's perfectly balanced, as all things should be. And yes, if any of you are wondering, I'm currently reviewing a deli in Calgary, Alberta that I've never been to because I saw its menu in a McDonald's on the internet. It's fine. Listen, if y'all don't start putting different levels of soda into my drive-thru cups, I'm filing a complaint with the Canadian Board of Weights and Measures. You lot have been getting away with this for far too long. I won't stand for it. I will be in there on Tuesday to collect the estimated 554 hang on, how do they measure that? Liters of Mountain Dew that I am owed after so many years of being defrauded. I would expect this from Timmy Hortons, but not Hungarian Deli LLC, PLLC, MDMA, MD, PhD. Get with it, y'all. Now, it's great for couples. Oh, I was there for breakfast. They serve breakfast at delis, right? When did I visit? Oh, this would have been... Oh, honey, this was December 2019. The tables are disinfected. Oh, I'm not sure. I knew they weren't after I left. Did the restaurant only offer reservations? Yes, it did. Did they offer contactless ordering? No. Did they order takeout food? Not sure. Is it good for brunch? Yes. Can a vegetarian person get a good meal at this restaurant? Yes, because it's a deli. It's a Hungarian deli. I'm sure a vegetarian can get the perfect meal imaginable there. Let's see.
Vegetarianism was started in Hungary.
Was it wheelchair accessible? I'm not sure. I wheeled my wheelchair up the stairs because I'm not here to tell anyone. I'm not here to let anyone tell me what I can and can't do. Can a gluten-free person get good food at this restaurant? Sure, let's find out. Do they offer delivery? Yes, they do. No idea. Service was top notch. Food was about a 3. Value was about a 3. It's also hang on, value and food, and it's cheap eats, fine dining. Fine dining. What dishes would you recommend? Oh, well, the the Mc chicken value meal is incredible. You get fries, and no matter what size you order, the same amount of soda. Amazing. Post a photo. I got photos for days, son. Let's find a good one. I just want to give them the right impression of the kind of thing they're getting in here. Now it's a Hungarian deli, which means that, normal beef and chicken products just won't be offered. The Hungarians, they got an interesting way of fixing their dinners. Although I'm starting to think I'm very low on available options. I'm just going to put a judgmental looking picture of Vernaculus on there. That'll work. Alright. And I didn't understand the flags, but there they were. What? There they were. My wife looks happy, though, doesn't she? And alright, cool. So now Vernaculus's face is part of TripAdvisor. Perfect. There we go. In fact, I think we're going to just go over to twitter.com. Let's see. Well, actually, is it up yet? Oh, yeah, I must submit it. I certify. Entirely. Through and through. Hang on a second. Alright, well, I'm just going to go over to Twitter and just going to let Vernaculus know. Vernaculus, you are now and will continue to be a part of my TripAdvisor experience. I hope you're ready. You have a lot of opinions that I need to express for you. I'll explain later. There we go. This is one of the things I love being about friends with Justin, though. It's just the fact that I could just do these things, and by the time he picks up on me doing them, it's too late for him to do anything about it. So,
yeah, seems about right.
It's a good time. Gonna do this thing once again. If you're liking this, if you want me to continue harassing poor Justin Little and basically uncovering the deep dark secrets of the deep state, also known as big fast food, you can go on over to Streamlabs there. Throw me $1 or $5 or $10 or $20. Impress me. Show me up. Ask me your questions. Show me how this works. And we can get to the bottom of more fast food deliveries and bother one of my best friends without his knowledge until it comes up and he's confused. All together. In fact, I'll tell you what. If I can make it to, let's see. If I can generate $100 in donations tonight, I will open a Hotmail email address using my friend Vernaculus's name. It'll be Vernaculus for real at hotmail.net. And I'll just start dropping all kinds of things all over the internet. People will be asking him for verifications he won't understand. It'll be wonderful. And we can get there together. All I need is generosity from the kind crowd out there. You're supporting this art. This is all art, what we're doing. It's investigative journalist meets artist, right? It's investigative journalist, jartalist. I'm a jartalist now. I'm an artistic journalist. In that, I will make up whatever I want.
Isn't that just gonzo journalism?
No, that's when you put yourself in the story. This is journalism, when I have nothing to do with anything that's happening and I lay it on everyone else. See? Oh, by the way, if we can get to $200 tonight, I will put up jablesboogly.hotmail.net, and at that point, man, he'll be really confused, because
I already have that email.
Well, then I'll make a different one. In fact, you know what? I'll just use your email to register other things. How about that? And then I'll
Yeah,
figure
I'll
out
send
your
you.
yeah, and then I'll compete you through your fucking security checks. I'll try and log in your email and be like, "Are you a robot? This is the wrong password." And I'll be like, "Click. No, I'm not a robot. I forgot the password." And they'll be like, "Well, it's all right. Have at it."
I'll just send you the password. It's just something that I use like as a garbage throwaway email.
Okay, right there, right there. If you're all are interested, I can actually lay all of this shit on Jable's lap for only $200. Streamlabs donations, open donations right now. We're still. I'm not like the, like you can look. You got this money you own, right? What are you gonna do with it? What are you gonna do with it? What are you gonna give it to the fucking Trump legal defense fund? You gonna help fucking upend democracy with it? Are you gonna give it to the Democrats and upend democracy? No, fuck. Listen, I have just shown you that you need to just get small sodas from now on, no matter where you go. I showed you that. That's invaluable. That's worth at least $450. What I'm saying is that for only $600, right? I will get Jables and Vernaculus on a weekly basis. They will have lawyers calling them and sending them cease and desists. I will get so many cease and desists generated from my friends Jables and Vernaculus for only the low price of $900. Now you can't at this kind of prices you can't afford not to fuck with these people. Come on. So I just want that to linger in your brain stems a little bit. Crispy Gin threw 100 bits. That's we're getting there. We're getting there. How about that? How about that? But seriously, yeah. Jables, get ready. Like you might want to consider changing your number.
Man, I've had this number for so long. I like it.
It's a fresh start, and then whoever gets it next can get all those bill collectors.
I want a fresh start.
Calling them up. Next time, you know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to write down the numbers of my favorite people. And then when the student loan debt collectors or the electric company or the internet company or my landlords or all those lawyers, anytime they all call, I'll just be like, no, man, I gave this number up a while ago. No, I found the guy. Why is it now? This guy, Dabbles, his name is James Boogly. Just give him a call. And then I'll just give him Vernaculus's number, and then I'll just be like, yes, this guy's name is Justin Naculus. I know his name is Latin. Don't be racist. Listen, just call him and ask for James. James the one that owes you the money, Holmes. They'll be like, oh, that is a slightly racist caricature, sir. And I'll be like, no, he's very, very racist, sir. Very racist indeed. But you got the wrong number, Holmes. You came into the wrong neighborhood. And you ain't getting shit from me. See? So listen, for the low price of $1,500, I'll do all of these things and more. Shit. I'll even deep fake my face onto a porn star. Put that up on Patreon. Y'all can see y'all can see how that works out. See, look, there are all kinds of levels of membership here. This is a lot like NPR. I'm just trying. This is our fall fund drive. Because it's made possible by viewers like you. Let's move on. Creepy snake-sized worm. You want to defend yourself against fucking worms? Pay up. Now look at this thing, though. They say that thing can get up to a foot long. And they found it in Virginia. It's a hammerhead worm. It eats other worms. And it eats other hammerhead worms.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. And that's coming all up into Virginia. Now, listen. We should have closed them damn international borders what Virginia has a long time ago, before this Chinese eel snake arrived on my patio. It killed 3 of my dogs and 4 of my children, and I can't replace them dogs nearly as easily as my sister can replace them children's. I need to know why Obama didn't stop these snake-headed parasites when he had the chance, and now I'm needing to loose and let out all of my murder hornets just to combat this threat. And answer me that, Anderson Cooper. You silver fox son of a bitch.
Vern's in the chat.
Oh, what's up, Vern? Hey, listen. No, I wasn't talking. There was no shit talk. I'm trying to expand your horizons a little bit. I'm signing you up for some things. Oh, yeah. No, actually, no. All right. In fairness, I didn't sign you up for nothing. I actually just listen. I'm making you a celebrity. You see. Oh wait. Do I have to redo that review? Oh, okay. Well, anyway, listen. I'm making you a TripAdvisor star. Okay. Your pictures. Some of your pictures. Maybe a few of your pictures, and yeah, maybe that, and plus some other things. Okay, maybe it's this. Maybe I put the pic. All right, so fine here. Listen, this is your review of this Hungarian deli in Calgary, Alberta. If y'all don't start putting different levels of soda into my drive-through cups, I'm filing a complaint with the Canadian Border Weights and Measures. You lot have been getting away with this for far too long, and I won't stand for it. I will be there on Tuesday to collect the estimated 554 liters of Mountain Dew that I am owed after so many years of being defrauded. I would expect this from a Timmy Hortons, but not Hungarian Deli, LLC, PLLC, MDMA, MD, PhD. Get with it, y'all. And this is you looking disappointed at the size of your... Was it just not coming out? Oh, I guess they haven't approved the photo. Anyway, this is the point. Yeah. So, I mean, let's just take a look. Here's a fun thing, right? We go to Google Maps. We just go over to Google Maps. We have to Google Maps. But all right, so here we are in Manchester. No one's interested in eating in Manchester, but maybe, let's say you're somewhere along 89. You spill into Elmira, yeah? And then you find yourself you're so hungry that you just roll into the Kahuna's bar, and then you just happen to look up Kahuna's bar. Oh, it's also in Alberta. So actually, fuck that. You weren't in New York. You were back up in Alberta, right? And okay, we're just gonna do we're gonna do a quick thing here. I'm not gonna do it publicly. I don't want to shame you or nothing, but I am going to your Facebook to harvest photos because this is happening. Jables can stop this anytime. He just doesn't want to. So we're gonna check out Justin Little. We're gonna look up some photos here. Let's find some good photos. Are you comfortable with this, Justin? Are you? I'm sure you are. I'm not even gonna look at the chat. Oh, it's a good one. Here we go. Yeah. So, all right. So we're gonna go with Justin. It's in the pictures here, and we're gonna give this place a review. That's what we're gonna do. But first, we're also gonna add a. Can we add a photo? That's fine. Never mind. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Alright, so write ourselves a review. We're gonna start out by putting the most important part in there. We're gonna add a photo. And we're gonna get what's a good one? Oh, it's a good one right there. See, it's a good thing that I'm friends with this person. Because if he knew I was doing this and we were not friends, he might get upset, as opposed to him just having to be upset, but knowing that there's nothing he can do about it. So, I was so hammered. There we go. And oh, I am the owner of this photo. Yes, I know because it's on my hard drive. Okay, so, all right. So let's see. This is a Tuscan food place, right? Appetizers are bravo. I was too. I wanted ribs, and they gave me noodles. There we go. I may not even be reviewing the correct place. I was tanked when I found it, and then had someone take a selfie with me in the background out in front of whatever this place is, and I can put 2 and 2 together, you see. Now, to start out with, I was told that if I wanted to eat there, I'd need to take my shoes off, and my mask, and my respirator, and not to cough on anyone else. Who do these people even think they are? I'm from America. I will cough where I like. Yeah. On to the food. I digested most of it before expelling the first half of the meal back into the gravy boat. It just seemed convenient. Why can I never spell? It just seemed convenient. Quit judging me. After that, it was on to dessert, which was lovely as it was just a grocery store birthday cake served on a small and terrified Asian woman who I could tell didn't sign up for any of it. From the sweetness of the frosting, enhanced by her trembling gaze of uncertain terror, I made a point to offer her some cake before she was wheeled back into the kitchen. All in all, I wonder what sort of stew that girl ended up in. I would advise avoiding this location if you happen to be sensitive about your appearance. The food was fine, service was great, but that hostess was a judgy bitch, and I won't forget it. Alright, and it's a perfect place to go with couples. He was here for dessert alone. He visited in February 2020. Valentine's Day was a tough time. Let's see, was it socially distanced? Not at all. It was a very intimate thing. Where they were required to wear a face mask, I wasn't paying attention. It was all a bunch of Greek to me. Did they offer contactless ordering? Oh, yes. I tried spitting in each of their noses, and none of them were having it. Does the restaurant serve Tuscan food? Probably, but I'm just going to say no. Does it serve Sardinian food? No idea what that is. Romana food? No idea. Nope. Sicilian, never heard of it. High chairs for toddlers? Absolutely not. Does it serve large groups? Yes, and they don't social distance. Service was excellent. Value was terrible. I would call it fine dining. What dishes would you recommend? The strawberry tart upon a tart. That's slang for slut. Anyway, and yep, there we go. That's Justin's picture attached to it. I certify that I was there, and boom. It's another quantified top shelf review going on right there. Look at that. I just unlocked a reviewer badge. Thank you, Justin. There we go.
Very nice.
Yeah. So, anyway, so yeah, these creepy snake things are here. Let's see. Millions watch. Apparently, this is what people do in China. They like to watch sorting machines in factories just sort shit. And then, meanwhile, we're over here as Americans. We're like, why can't we just have robots count the votes, huh? But yeah, the live stream. 8 million netizens watched a live cast of robots sorting packages at 3 a.m. Oh boy. Count Chuckula says, "Yo man, review your joint." Okay, Chucky, send it to me in DMs. I will TripAdvisor it right now. In fact, I will even go find yet another picture of Vernaculus to add to it. Because that's what we're doing now. Ooh, he's shirtless in that one. Oh no, I got it. There's the one.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. Justin 2.0 is what that is. Yeah, so Chucky, DM me the link and I will review your restaurant. Well, no, technically Vernaculus will review your restaurant. He's fine with it though. I've been taking over his likeness for ages now. Ages and ages. Ages and ages and ages.
Someone call it identity theft.
Identity, listen, no, that requires that it be an identity that people could recognize. Bazinga! That's what you get for being anonymous, motherfucker! See what I'm saying? Seriously though, come on. Fucking so far Crab's the only person who's thrown towards Streamlabs here, y'all. I'm starting to feel like you don't like me no more. Starting to feel like maybe I should just go back to the cobalt mines. You know, it's where I got my start, huh?
Yeah. I have
deep in the cobalt mines.
I have a ridiculous amount of medical bills now, so.
I'm not talking to you, Jables. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, Chucky's doing here. For fuck's sake. Alright. God damn it. What is it? Alright. Stir NH. Alright, let's. Well, I didn't know. Stir nah? No, I didn't know either. You in Chattanooga? You ain't in fucking Chattanooga. Come on, Chucky. You better than that. You're better than that, Chucky. You should know the name of the place you live. And if it's on TripAdvisor. Also, you should know better than to ask me to review it. Jesus, what is wrong with you, sir? What is wrong with you? Jables, I love how into this you are.
I know, I'm super into it.
Oh. What the fuck? He says don't have a TripAdvisor because we're that punk rock. What, am I supposed to put it up? Can I post? Can I write a review?
Yelp like a pleb?
Yeah, I think I'm banned from Yelp. Let's just say, like, this isn't just shit I do on the show. I will do this shit just for fun. Alright. Okay. Well. Magic Pizza. Here we go. Oh, and this is gonna be, Alright, so we're gonna start off. We're gonna upload ourselves a picture of, Vernaculus, what is it, as a, oh yeah, as a child. Well, no, with mustaches. Here we go. Alright, so. So to start out with, we're gonna pull up this photo here of Vernaculus, and I'm guessing his brother or some other guy. They're wearing fake digital mustaches. Terrible CG work, by the way. He's gonna fucking really hate me for doing this. I must ask you a question. And that's a photo, which is an official photo of TripAdvisor. Wait, what, am I not allowed to? Okay, good, I am. Wait, hang on. Write a review. Oh, it was excellent. Oh, this pizza cleared me out. I had been constipated for many days, you see. So much of your Canadian fast food had objected to my delicate Turk digestive tract. Then I found Magic Pizza. This was a one-stop shop. Upstairs, I had a multiple meat misa, also known as a misery pizza, for the price of just one small fountain drink. Downstairs, there was an entire human trafficking marketplace. I was able to staff up my stately home in Aberjaban for less than the price of a single small fountain drink. I had to drink 2 sodas that day, so I had to make the pee quite badly before the auction was over, but I still managed to take home 3 small human mammals and more cups than I could count. It is perfect for families. I was here for drinks. July 22. Did it have single use or sanitized menus? Oh no, we all had to spit in our hands and shake hands before we handed off the menu. Did they regularly wash their hands? Oh no. Did they have contactless ordering? Yes, you weren't allowed to touch the things until you paid for them. Was it a Greek restaurant? No. Did they offer table service? No. Did they accept reservations? I'm not sure. I just showed up. Was it a Canadian restaurant? Absolutely not. That's why I didn't understand why it was in Alberta. Can a vegetarian get a good place? Yes. Is it good for large groups? Fuck it, yes. Service was great. Food was great. Value was poor. It was cheap eats. Well, what dish would I recommend? Oh, what dish would I recommend? The Pearson, no. The Paracoidal Antipithonian salad. There we go. Now the important thing is to add the photo. Now what photo do I have? Well, yes, it turns out it's another photo of Vernaculus. Dude, you were going to be all the fuck over this place when I'm done. Here. Boom. Oh, hell yeah. 2 hard ass rude boys coming to order your appetizers. Boom. And I will certify I'm the owner of that photo, alright? And there we go. So, now that we've sprayed Vernaculus all over, it's just all over. TripAdvisor. All right. Well, also, let's see. Millions watched that. Okay, and the last one was Steve Bannon dropped by attorney in criminal case a day after suggesting Fauci and FBI director. Beheadings.
And frankly, dangerous language being used online as the fallout from this election continues. And it's not just from faceless, anonymous accounts on platforms like Facebook. These messages are coming from the very top, very prominent and influential people. In fact, former White House chiefs.
White Power Chief. Yeah, so fuck that guy. So, yeah, the high power attorney representing Steve Bannon, might I remind you, Sargon of Akkad's favorite media activist, moved to withdraw. So when your own lawyer drops you and says, I don't want this case, you probably fucked up. Now, in a video, can we find this video? Where was this video? I want to see it. I want to see him. Oh, there he is. Look at that, man. I need to start cosplaying as Steve Bannon. I'm falling apart so quick. It just makes perfect sense.
Steve Bannon said in a live video yesterday.
Oh, for fuck's sake, fuck you. Just show me the video. Let's just say Steve Bannon cannibal. Steve Bannon beheading. Come on. Oh, for fuck's sake, am I really?
So, according to studies, there's one food that
Damn, bro. Man, I was interested in something else, but you are swole, homie.
And was talking about the election.
Oh my god! How do you get a fat and a skinny jack-o'-lantern in the same frame like that? I don't understand it. What the fuck? Come on, I just want to hear him. I just want to hear him say the thing. Make him say the thing. Come on. Oh my god, why? All these people do you want to hear our opinion about what Steve Bannon said? No. Oh.
Yeah, I hate that when you're trying to find an original video.
Yeah. It's like, okay. God damn it. It's like, yeah.
Type original in the search.
Huh?
Just type in original in the search.
Oh.
No, like getting original.
What? It's going to be an ISIS video? No. Alright, well, let's just see. Oh, U-News. Oh, boy. I can't wait for YouTube to copyright claim me.
FBI Director Ray beheaded.
I don't understand, too, when all these big, online news channels, whenever they have these, montage videos, it's like they didn't even bother. It's like, oh, we don't need we don't need narrators. Get Steve from the mailroom. Get Janice from HR. And today, Steve Bannon was accused of what the fuck? Come on now. That's, by the way, this ad is great because that's way more shades of color than Steve Bannon is comfortable with.
Steve Bannon, who somehow thinks Donald Trump has won the election, said,
Here Steve Bannon is sitting in his underground bunker, waiting for his men to arrive. The 35th Charlie Kirk Legion, all sworn to protect Steve Bannon's dignity, even though he hasn't had any in a while. Yeah, this is bullshit. Let me take a look here.
Gift yourself the smile you deserve.
Oh, God, I can't even see shit like that now without thinking, come on down to Cheyenne Dental. Cheyenne Dialysis.
Yeah.
At prices like these, you can't afford not to get dialysis.
Aspen Dental, where new patients get a comprehensive exam and full
$75,000.
2-day full kidney dialysis, $999,000. Come on down for our early bird special. We're gonna watch more of that just because I love it.
One of the former Donald Trump advisor.
Oh my God! Listen, they can't even pay people. They're like, let's get a computer.
And surrogate Steve Bannon after he called for the beheading of Dr. Anthony Fauci.
Siri, can you read me the news, please?
And the FBI director, Christopher Wray, and the posting of their heads outside the White House is a warning.
Nothing. That's completely normal. Listen, I'm trying to get to the bottom of this.
Twitter has prohibited the record of the...
What in the fuck? How the Jesus Christ, Nadir News, it's like, I will now type, well, I will copy paste what I read from someone else's blog.
Steve Bannon says he'd like to see Dr. Fauci.
Okay, this is now starting to get weird. You're hearing what I'm hearing, right?
Yeah.
This is starting to get weird. Hang on. How many of these? Okay. USA Spot News.
The Twitter account for a podcast run by...
Okay, even though that's technically human, it's hard to tell the difference. It's like, hey, Janice, can you call in on your Boost mobile phone while you're, like, in a tunnel real quick and just repeat what we send you in text?
Former White House chief strategist Steve Bannon was permanently suspended by the social media...
This is getting... How many of these are there?
Political strategist and...
Oh my god, they all sound literally the same.
I found it.
Please send it to me, because, like, at this point, between the robots and the robot-sounding women, I don't know anymore. I don't know, Jables. I'm scared.
It's within this Daily Mail article, but there's a video there, and they just play the video.
Okay, let's try this. Then we go to the Daily Mail. Wait, which one? The first or second one?
Scroll up.
Okay. Now, I actually want. That's the second term. Second term kicks off with firing Ray, firing Fauci. Now, I actually want to go a step farther, but I realize the president is a kind-hearted man and a good man. I'd actually like to go back to the old times of Tudor England. I'd put the heads on pikes, right? I'd put them at the two corners of the White House as a warning to federal bureaucrats. You either get with the program or you're gone. Time to stop playing.
Do what the boss wants or we cut your fucking head off. Welcome to America.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this sounds completely reasonable. I mean, here's the thing, like, yeah, I don't know. I think you caught a bit of it of yesterday's stream, right, Jables?
Yeah.
It's a weird thing I found in the comments. Most people were like, "Damn, this is a good, like, this is cool. Do more of these, right?" And then I noticed this funny thing happening, and I'm like, "Wow, if this isn't an emblematic of everything I've been talking about." I ended up getting a bunch of comments. A bunch of them were like, "Oh, so this guy just decides he's gonna go from being a Nazi to going batshit on the other side and cop hating? Not interested." Right? So I was like, "Oh, okay, alright." And then the other side was like, "Oh, so this guy thinks he could just be a Nazi and that's okay." And I was stunned to realize, yeah, and you can see why my reaction might be like, I think you missed the point of this conversation. And then I think and then I remind myself there are shitloads of people out there who think Steve Bannon is a good guy, who has their interests in mind. This is great.
Playing games, blow it all out. Put Rick Grinnell today as the interim head of the FBI. That'll light him up, right?
You know what, Steve? Just yesterday there was the anniversary of the hanging of two Tories in Philadelphia. These were Quaker businessmen who had cohabitated, if you will, with the British while they were occupying Philadelphia. These people were hung. This is what we used to do to traitors.
That's how you won the revolution. Nobody wants to talk about it. Revolution wasn't some sort of garden party, right? It was not. It was a civil war. It was a civil war.
Actually, the funny thing about the revolution was it was that Americans were fighting to avoid having a big boss who called all the shots, who was unquestionable, who, if you questioned, you were punished for questioning, who suppressed the press, who suppressed free speech, who suppressed trade so that he could make sure that the favorable deals he preferred went through while those that didn't benefit him did not. But I mean, by all means, I know I'm no patriot. Jables?
Refuse representation to the American people and then continue to outrageously tax.
I love this too. These same people are no taxation without representation, and then DC literally puts that on their plates and no, that's the other guys. Those are the Democrats. Those people will just destroy this country with their communism. Oh, okay. So representation, taxation and representation, but only when it's fit in the situation. Solid copy. Solid copy. Solid copy, Patriots. I love you all so much. You are the bread and butter of this goddamn country. Alright, this has been enough of that. Fuck it. Let's just chat with some folks. We got 3 people waiting. By the way, if you want, you can join the Discord. You can jump in and have a conversation. Come on in here, hang out with me. I know that's not the most appealing of offers you've maybe had this week, but it's one that I'm laying out there for you. I'm greased up and ready. Jump on in. Let's see who comes in first, though. We got the 3 people there. And we just click generate. And number 2, it's Kimmy coming in. Hello there, Kimmy. Are you enjoying watching all of this? Well, as we say in the trade, horse shit. Oh, I could do, yes. Yeah, good talk, yeah. Serious. Kimmy, are you there, or have the coconuts fallen apart on the stringline phone? Yep, okay, the stringline phone fell apart. You have to keep in mind, Southern Hemisphere, they've only just gotten Windows 10. Oh, okay, hang on, she's back. Let's try again.
The problem is that the phone lines run in the opposite direction, so...
Yeah, really exactly. You hear what is said to you before.
You hear me?
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
So what do you think of all of this? Do you think heads need to be put on pikes?
No.
Why not?
It's horrible.
Well, it's a bit messy, I'll agree with you there. But, I mean, aside from that, I think it sends a pretty strong message. I think it's kind of strong message we need right now.
It's inhumane.
Well, so is politics and nature.
That's true.
Yeah.
Besides, all these Zoomers need to toughen up by seeing a couple of heads of pikes.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Big time. Big time. So, you're kind of on board now?
Nah.
Oh, well, and that doesn't help at all.
I don't think I'm going to be on board.
Oh, listen, I'm trying to find a way to make, this foreign contribution of yours more helpful, and you're just saying, oh, you can't just murder people. Well, then what are we fighting for, overseas?
Oh, this is your fight. I'm not.
Listen, our boys in green have been slowly taking over major cities like Wellington, Auckland. We're doing it to liberate you, okay?
Are those the only major cities you can think of?
Yes, because, who needs any of the others?
I mean, there's also Christchurch, Dunedin.
Listen, our boys are trying to, they're being respectful. They know it's not great to run around with an AR in Christchurch, but...
Yeah.
Auckland... Also, those guns are banned from New Zealand.
Yeah, exactly, and they respect that too, which is why we only invade certain parts, and then they get to this one border and fuck, they don't allow guns in there. See? So... But listen, we're waging a just and very, very worthwhile war of liberation in New Zealand right now. And here you are just shit-talking patriots like Steve Bannon. I mean, do you have any idea how much gin is flowing through this man's bloodstream?
That was the first time I heard him speak, and I don't like him.
No, he's single-handedly keeping Absolute Vodka in business right now.
He looks like Michael Moore's evil twin.
He looks like my dad had a bastard son when he was 15.
He looks like every other white man to me.
Oh, you're saying we all look the same then? Whoa, I didn't listen. I want to apologize to my more sensitive viewers out there. I didn't intend to bring such horrifying racism into this conversation. That was not the point at all. But here we are. So, Kimmy, why should white people be dumped into the Pacific Ocean?
I don't think that should happen.
Because you value the Pacific Ocean and you don't like to litter. Okay.
He just thinks all white people should be enslaved. That's what.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, listen, I've seen FetLife. I know there are loads of white people just waiting to be enslaved. maybe we can merge these ideas. Maybe we can take all of the weird kinksters. Like, please just put me in chains and tell me what to do. I get off on it. And we can sell them to people who are like, okay, cool. If this bathroom isn't spotless, I will beat you. You promise? Wait, no. If this bathroom is spotless, I'll beat you. I'll get right to work. Look at that. See? Solved another problem. I could solve... Exactly. We can solve this. We can solve the slave trade simply by exploiting FetLife right now.
Where I just write poetry and listen to funk and soul music.
Yeah, listen. I'm hearing a whole lot of me solutions. I'm not hearing a whole lot of us solutions here, Kimmy. How are we going to fix the world?
Not a lot of we.
Yeah.
We're in different countries.
That's why we're invading yours, to bring you into the international community where we can do these sorts of things. Now, I mean, if you're not feeling it, that's fine. We have camps we're setting up right now as we speak, where you'll be... No. You've already been educated. So this is a new education. You might almost call it a re-education. You get to go to a re-education camp. It's fine. It's fine. Listen. Premier Donald Trump has won the election. I heard him say it. And so we're just going to go ahead with the plan. I need to know how you're getting ready, how your country's getting ready to become you're not going to be a state, but you'll be part of America.
There's just people outside my house buying alcohol.
Exactly.
We're so chilled.
Yeah. So,
I don't think one's getting ready for what you guys have planned.
Oh no, it's fine. Those who aren't ready, they'll be made ready. The whole idea though is that you're gonna get to be a part of the United States in that A, you will pay taxes, and B, you will abide by our laws, and C, you're not gonna be burdened with democratic representation. How's that sound? I'm feeling this idea myself. Oh, I think it's a great idea.
I don't think we're on the same level.
Well, no, we're in different hemispheres. Clearly, we're on different levels. What I'm trying to say is, though, I'm going to free you not only from poverty and conflict, but also choice. Not me, myself. I mean, my government. Listen.
So you only care about your own country?
No, you'll be part of my country, except you'll just have no say in how it's run. You'll have to pay for it.
I like New Zealand.
I'm sure you do.
It'll still be New Zealand. It will just not be.
Yeah.
Why is this a common conversation that we have every time I'm bored in here? I just want to talk about, I don't know, anything else.
Well, listen, I understand that the impending invasion and occupation of your tiny little country is... I can see why that would be concerning for you. I want to understand. I validate your feelings about this, okay? What I also need you to validate in terms of my feelings is the fact that I'm feeling that this is going to happen any which way, and you just need to get good with it. How's that sound?
Yeah.
What about my feelings? What about my feelings? I feel like we really need to invade that country. You feel like no, but all of a sudden, it's all about you, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Typical of foreign countries.
This is going in so many directions right now.
No, it's going in one direction, let me tell you.
Into a whole mess.
Non-statehood. A client statehood, actually. No, you can be a state of the United States. It'll just be a client state. How's that sound?
That doesn't sound fun.
Well, that's a good thing you're not the foreign minister, because we already made this agreement. All right. Well, I mean, seriously, unless you've got a better suggestion, I'm all open. I'm all ears.
I think New Zealand's just gonna stay here, and you guys are gonna do your own thing, and we'll watch from afar.
New Zealand's just gonna stay there. Well, listen, we're not planning on moving the island, Kimmy, okay? It's gonna stay exactly where it is. Yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna fly off to, Scotland, and then, go off the grid.
They're next on our list.
Oh yeah, and not only that, all of Scotland's on the grid. Do you have any idea how boring it is there? If they didn't have Wi-Fi, they'd go back to clan warfare.
I want a boring life. I want a boring, simple life.
Well, then don't go to Scotland because we gave them the internet. That way they could get back to hacking each other up with homemade hand tools.
I am going to remove myself from the internet.
Well, the internet's going to find you. I'll tell you what. It's going to annex you.
I won't exist.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. You totally exist.
Nah.
Now, we got your digital footprint. We know exactly where you are.
And yet, no one can find my nudes online.
Well, it's because you don't promote them enough. I'm full of solutions.
And it's onlyfans.com/Kimmy Parsons.
See, look, you can go look at Kimmy nudes. Or you could just give me money. Honestly, when I pose it that way, that doesn't really sound like much of a choice. Oh, I get it. You're trying to undermine the war effort by defunding it. Is that what you're doing?
I'm just trying to move into a different conversation.
Well, it's not happening, clearly.
And somehow me naked is like the best solution for that.
Yeah, but I still remember about just like taking over your country and harvesting its resources.
I can't escape this, can I?
No, you can't. That's why even fleeing to Scotland won't do you any good.
Yeah, but I don't want to move to Scotland.
Just get Scotland. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Know what? Yeah, I could totally see you, like, Miss I Love Blue Skies. Like, oh, I can't wait to move to Scotland, where the skies are still above us, at least.
Maybe I'm sick of blue skies. You don't know me.
Yeah, it's like, maybe I'm sick of blue skies and people who take care of themselves, so I'm just going to run off to Scotland where everything's fried with Subways to Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, sounds good.
Fuck those people. Unless you're from Scotland, in which case, thank you for sticking by.
Why is mashed potatoes such a big thing at Thanksgiving? I don't understand.
Mashed potatoes are great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like you guys like go on about it during Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they're delicious.
But I have mashed potatoes like every 2 weeks.
Okay. Yeah, so do we.
But I don't understand your country.
What's there to understand? Mashed potatoes are delicious.
Yeah, but you guys like hype it up during Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, well,
everybody has mashed potatoes at the same time. It's a group experience.
Yeah, you actually have to set your watch here. No, it's a weird thing. There's a website. I'll send it to you later. There's a website where you set your watch to it, or you can download the app. Most people just download the app now. But it actually, like, it sets an alarm off the exact moment you're allowed to eat mashed potatoes on Thanksgiving. And that's why we get so hype about it. Because it's the one time a year that we're told to wait. It's like a tantric thing. It's tantric mashed potatoes.
Real delayed gratification thing going on.
Oh, yeah. You're encouraged to smell it and bring the fork right up to your tongue, almost so that you kind of... and then put it down.
They also rotate which time zone is the main time zone for it.
Yeah.
So, like, sometimes they got to wait till super late.
Yep.
And sometimes I have to wake up super early.
Yeah. And then there's that... Oh, well, don't forget about the dance ritual, too. Where, like, all the members of the table need to get up and join hands. And it's like musical chairs. You actually play musical chairs. You take one of the chairs away. And then you play the very... I mean, everybody knows the Thanksgiving song. You play the Thanksgiving song. And then you know, and then somebody stops it. And then whoever doesn't have a seat to sit in, whatever mashed potatoes are left over at the end of the night, which there should be none, but if there are any, they get those hurled at them. They're made to stand in the front yard of the house in front of all the neighbors. And all the other neighbors, you all go out on your front steps and you see which members of your neighbor's family or whatever, you know, lost the game. And then for a full year until the next Thanksgiving, you shame them every time you see them. Like, spit on them, whatever you want. It's that's...
Also, the last one to get the seat has to serve all the mashed potatoes and make the gravy.
Yep. And so now maybe I hope you understand why mashed potatoes are a thing, as you say, in the United States.
Can you guys sing that song to me? Because I don't know how it...
Oh, no, it's all just chords. No, it's all chords. Yeah, it's instrumental. I don't know how to play any music, which is why I like to because I've gotten really tactical with it. Like, I know what seats to take so that I know when that dumb song ends. And it's like, it's one of those songs when you hear it, you could just never unhear it, right?
Yeah, it's more of a timing thing, really.
Yeah.
I also don't have any instruments on me.
Yeah, the Thanksgiving shame song is also legally only allowed to be played during the shame portion of Thanksgiving, which is, it's usually between like 7 and 8 p.m., depending on your time zone.
Yeah, kind of like how Disney owns the rights to the Happy Birthday song, so that's why movies always use a different song.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that other law too here in the United States. Like, your children are only allowed to be a certain height, depending on how high or low regarding respective to sea level you are. Yeah.
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 Very similar.
No.
That makes total sense.
Oh, it's funny because when they get too tall and they're born in, like, if they're born in a low area, we take like we take about 2 inches of the shin off, and we just graft that. It's pretty funny watching them walk around. It's like Hank Hill's dad.
We do that now. It used to be you would just have an exchange program with other people at different levels, and so you would swap kids depending on which ones were too short and which ones were too tall.
Yep. You swap them out.
But now you can do it surgically and keep your own kids. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. We've made a lot of progress here. So I hope that answers your question as to why mashed potatoes are such a big thing.
Yeah, sort of.
Glad to be of help.
Thanks.
I'm going to open a new YouTube channel soon called American Almanac. And it's going to be exclusively for foreigners to ask very obvious questions about American culture, and I will answer them to the best of my immediate knowledge.
I have many questions.
All right, you get one more.
Alaskan time this year for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you get one more.
One more question?
Yep, one more question. Listen, there's a crab and a Dino waiting, and that counts. That's like 1.5 foreigners right there.
Oh, you can kick me out so I can go buy like an Oreo ice cream.
Well, that's sure, but you had a question, and you go ahead and ask it.
Well, I can't think of a question though, because you'll put me on the spot.
Oh, so you say you have a question, then I ask you what is the question, and you're like, wait, I didn't expect to get this far.
Yeah, I feel like with no one putting me on the spot makes me very shy for a while now. So...
Okay, so no more questions about America then?
Oh, why haven't you guys torn down all the statues yet?
There's a lot of them. Don't rush us.
Go tear them down.
All of them. Every last one of them.
Not all of them.
Yes, all of them. No, listen, all the statues go or none of the statues go. That's my position.
There's a statue that's just a plexiglass cube full of piss. We haven't even taken that one down yet.
Yeah, there's this dumbass green thing standing in a harbor.
Yeah. There's also like this one place that just has like a giant bean. Yeah.
Listen, I'll tell you what, foreigner. How about I come over there and I tear down all your statues and see how you feel.
I have a name.
Not in this context.
Wow.
Oh, no,
I have a name.
Listen, the United States was founded on statues, okay? It was our biggest export for like the first 40 years of our existence. Statues.
You think the United States is like dirt and actual land and stuff? No, it's just a statue.
Yeah, no, it was huge. Nothing but statue. Listen, the statue mines in places like Ohio and Pennsylvania, that was the lifeblood of the economy up until y'all stopped buying fucking statues. So you want to know why we're not tearing them down? You know what that's called? That's called backstock. How about that? Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, they're really in storage.
Global retail politics here is what we're talking.
It'll just be thrown in the bottom of the ocean.
We could.
It's actually the statues that are up that aren't being torn down. Those are retail displays.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what there, Missy. Just because of all this lip I'm getting, all this foreign accent gobbledygook, your country's getting 4 new statues of Harriet Tubman. How's that suit you?
Oh,
you want to make it 5? Keep talking. Dare you?
Nobody wants the Harriet
Nobody
Tubman
wants.
statue.
That's too many
Way
Harriet.
on
That's
top
too many
of that one.
Tubmans. Too many Tubmans.
Yeah. Too many Tubmans, not enough tubs.
Didn't even have a
Well.
Tubman in your country, did you?
I'm gonna go buy
So that
some-
statue's not gonna make any sense at all, is it? But you're gonna
I'm
get
gonna
5
go
of them. Your people will be
Oh, yeah,
bewildered,
Yep.
befuddled, and betwixt. There'll be nowhere for them to go. They'll be stuck staring at the statue of a black woman, and a bunch of y'all will say, "Is that Oprah?" Then someone's gonna come along and correct them, and everyone's gonna feel like an asshole. You're welcome.
Later.
So, 2
Yeah,
questions
wait.
asked, 2 questions answered.
Yeah.
Jables, high five. Nice. All right, go get your banana cream pie statuettes of Harriet Tubman. Freeze them. Make sure they don't melt. There's an iron lady. Wait, no, that was someone else. Never mind. Go get your.
Thanks.
Just go get your go get your ice cream statues of Margaret Thatcher. Go.
Right.
Get them. All right.
I don't know
All right,
what I got.
Jables, ready for trebuchet.
Right.
3, 2, 1. And she's gone. I'm glad I could answer some foreigners' questions.
Yep.
It's my favorite part of the whole thing.
You're not just doing the civic duty.
Speaking of foreigners. Oh boy. There we go. Dina, have you come here to ask us why we don't have more statues? Good
Dina.
answer. Good no shh. Good answer. So this is the kind of answer I like from foreigners.
Yeah.
Oh, stop it.
I will cut
No,
your
I have
country in
not.
half. Sorry, I was just thinking of how to solve the Cyprus question.
So now exactly what was it I was supposed to be asking you?
Oh, I don't know. You should be convincing people to donate to streamlabs.com.
Ah. To streamlabs.com.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Okay. All right, give me a second.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not even going to try on YouTube because no one's
I,
there.
I don't even understand why they're not. I mean,
Oh, because
why would I need to convince them? It is just something they should be doing, like breathing.
the question is exactly.
Like
The
you
question
inhale,
is, how are they not
make a
doing it already?
Streamlab exhale.
Exactly.
It's a great form of meditation.
Y'all
people. Come on,
probably
you gotta try it.
Yeah, y'all probably sponsored Christian children's charities, didn't you? Well, oh, I'm not a Christian or a child, and suddenly I don't deserve your cup of coffee. Yeah, I gotcha. All right. Hours of entertainment, political insight, Alexa, which you ain't seen, geopolitical breakdowns of interpersonal relationships based on statues. It all only happens here. But it only happens with support from viewers like you. And if you make me, I will do a dull-ass, monotone NPR fun drive. But having listened to NPR, I know that'll just make you turn it all off. So.
I mean, come on, guys. Like, Nick is trying to make an honest living here through these
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Streamlabs
whoa,
so
whoa,
that
whoa,
he
whoa,
doesn't
whoa.
have to rely on his OnlyFans. I mean, come on.
Honest.
Help a man out.
Exactly. Listen, I only get $3,500 a month showing my butthole off to strangers on the internet. And here I am trying to speak and be intellectual. And you're just not, giving in.
Give to the arts, people. Give to
Exactly.
the
Listen,
arts.
I spent 2 hours talking to a Nazi yesterday. I mean, an ex-Nazi.
That was pretty cool, actually.
Actually, Frank was really cool. Did you catch much of that, Dina?
I did. I think I was late to it. I was thinking it was going to be on Twitch, and I didn't see the notification. I didn't even think with YouTube until Canuck told me, and I went, "Oh shit!" and I hopped right on there.
Yeah, I should really just conglomerate all this stupid shit that I do.
Yeah. No, you should do more things like that. That was you did a really good job on that interview. I really enjoyed it.
Well, I appreciate hearing that, because actually, like, yesterday I got followed back by, and I've spoken to her before, and I'm hoping to actually interview Brigitte Johnsdotter. She's a former member of the Icelandic Parliament, co-founder of the Pirate Party, and I believe a co-founder of WikiLeaks.
Huh.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'll be a fun interview.
Oh, I spoke to her years ago. She's wonderful. And she's gotten back kind of in touch with me. And so my hope is on my own channel I can have like decent, serious interviews with worthwhile people. Because streaming's fun, but streaming's more fun when you're actually like hosting an interview with someone with something to say.
Oh, are you saying like those of us who are your guests on this stream don't have something to say?
Do you feel like you're being interviewed?
Well, no, not right now.
Follow-up question. How do you feel the interview's going? See what I mean? You don't want none of this, Dina. You don't want none of this. I'm a hardball interviewer. Actually, I was kind of curious because I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I should just see if I can get one of these like Nazi dipshits, like Black Pigeon Speaks or something. Like, come on, like we'll have a counter conversation. So I talked to this guy who was a genuine skinhead, and went out and did the race war shit you talk a bunch of bullshit about. How do you feel you match up to him? That could be fun.
Yeah. I could be all like, did they make a movie about you? No, I don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
But
no, that would be a really interesting interview to have. It's like for these guys who think they're like hardcore and that they're just shit.
Well, to be fair, I mean, I'd probably catch a bunch of shit if I went and interviewed an actual Nazi, which I'd be open to, just because like the pushback would be more about like just to explore like, okay, you genuinely think this? Please, what the fuck are you talking about? You know, not even that way, but just like, please expand. No, I'm trying to understand what you're saying. And it's like, okay, so what do you say to people like this guy who realized he was full of shit after saying all the same shit you say without thinking you're full of shit? Oh, it could be fun. It could be fun.
It definitely would be different. We'll never understand where they're coming from, though.
Yeah, and it never happen, and that'll never happen on this channel because this is a pure entertainment comedy channel, as you can tell, because everyone is just so fucking happy to be here.
Hey, I'm happy to be here.
Oh, I meant the Americans. Sorry.
Oh, the Americans. Okay, yeah. Well, you know, you guys are going through a thing right now, right?
You're going through a time. This is basically, it's like, if America was a woman, she'd just get her period every 4 years.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you just give her chocolate and everything would be okay. Chocolate and a heating pad.
Yeah, or Big Macs and a helicopter. Who, you know, it's different for everyone.
Yeah, I suppose.
You know what here's the thing, I see a lot of people talking about like, oh man, when Trump's out of office, I hope they put him in prison. It's like, for one thing, I'm like, no, don't put him in prison. His people will think he's a god king then. Yeah. But also,
make out of him.
Yeah, I just really want to see like he gets out of office. I want to see like January 22nd, Melania files for divorce. Yeah. I want to see that kind of shit. That'd be more funny. Although, you know, it's sad because this shit will be around forever. But so it goes.
I mean, well, yeah, no, you're. God, I had some hope there for a second, Nick.
Why? What the fuck's wrong with you?
That it wouldn't be around forever.
Of course, it's gonna be around forever. Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know. I guess I'm just tired of all this. It's too much crap. It's getting old.
Well, yeah. It's been old for a while. And that's why I come here and try and point out fun stuff like Johnny Depp is canceled.
Oh, don't get me started on that. Don't. That's just not cool.
Oh, do you have some opinions about the Johnny Depp?
I do.
What are they?
Well, I mean, like, I guess we don't... From what I've seen, what I've heard, it doesn't look like he's a wife beater, but if he is, she's just as much of a husband beater. So it's kind of like, I don't know.
Beater. Sorry.
You think the American courts look at it like that? Silly.
Do what?
Well,
You
it was
think the
UK.
American
It was
courts look
UK.
at it like that?
It was UK courts.
Whatever.
Yeah.
No. I mean, really, and where he's getting the. Never mind.
Well,
Like the toughest court is the court of public opinion, because that. No, fuck off, Ed. What do you mean let you in?
all right, you just bought him his pass with that, Dina.
Oh, why?
Well, because I got 10 minutes left of this dog shit fucking stream, so why not?
Oh, okay.
Nah, go on till midnight.
Oh yeah, totally. Love to do that. Sounds
Go
like
on till midnight. Your streams are too short.
yeah, I should. Yeah, it's just 6 hours, 20-hour stream, 20-hour stream.
Well, start later then.
Well, I tell you what. Yeah, if any of y'all are in Streamlabs, $20 in Streamlabs right now. I'll go an extra hour. Watch.
I don't even need an extra hour.
Nobody thinks it's worth that.
Half
They'll be
hour.
like, wait, no, don't.
$20 on Streamlabs? Thinking about it.
Ed, be honest. You only need like 3 minutes.
Whoa! Oh, wow. Okay, Dina. Wow.
Well,
Ed,
I finished all my work.
Well, I mean,
And I technically get off in a half hour.
You're like, I'm gonna give Dina several trails of breadcrumbs to follow to places of undisclosed locations.
You gotta change your stream schedule, bro. I can't come in here anymore if you keep streaming at this time. You gotta push it back like an hour at least.
Why would I
Push
do
it
that?
back 2 or 3 hours.
Oh, I gotta what I gotta accommodate other streamers now. Is that it? What you saying? Huh?
Yep.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. That's
Well-
exactly what I mean.
Well, listen, I ain't gotta do that because
Fraud. You're a fraud.
Because I'm a fraud. Wait, no, hang on. Stop. You're like a verbal teleprompter at this point. Stop it.
Fraud.
Stop it.
Kimmy says at least let Crab in, says Kimmy.
Yeah, fuck it. All right, we're at the end of the show. Just let it.
Yeah, bring Crab in.
You can tell.
Right.
You can tell we're letting anyone in because Crab's here.
Yeah.
Even though he's the only person who actually donated tonight to support the show.
Yeah. Crab, the foreign object.
Starting to think I might need to go back to porn. Not no, not acting, producing. It's amazing what you can do with junkie girls with enough cover girl, you know?
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Hi Kimmy. Hi Kimmy. Kimmy said hi to me, so I gotta say hi back. Sorry.
3 times.
Crab.
A couple more later.
Well, listen,
halfway into this last hour of the show.
Oh yeah, Crab,
Yeah.
Crab, you've been here.
Jesus, Crab, pay
Come on,
attention.
aren't you here
What
to
up,
give us
Crab?
like
I
deep,
was watching the stream.
fucking hardcore fucking election opinions?
Wow.
Why don't you let people talk in the revolution room? Can't have a revolution if you can't talk to each other.
That's the idea.
We're not going to revolt against the wizard.
Not letting you guys
It's
talk.
literally because Nick doesn't know how to change it. That's why.
Yeah.
That's what's funny
Well,
about
It's not
that
it.
might be part
That's
of it.
not the reason.
Nick
Yeah.
doesn't know how to change it.
I'll tell you why. Because
Because
we don't
people
want
conspire against you in
Yep.
the clean
we don't
room.
want to pull people out of conversations. We want people to watch the show if they're sitting in the waiting room.
Yeah.
And that way,
See, that only makes sense if people are idiots. Because
Or if people actually watch the show.
So if you catch a mid conversation, what you do is actually I think you can make it so that when you pull someone in, they're muted.
It's the second part of that, Ed, because people want to watch the show while they're in the waiting room.
Oh
Yeah, but when you pull people in, they're muted. There's a setting. For
I
that.
was gonna say, like, you know, we want to keep people watching the show, and if they can get into better conversations with each other, they're not gonna do that.
Oh, that's not true.
I mean,
Isn't that
like,
what happened to the previous server?
We watched the show because they all
That's exactly what
jumped
happened
in.
to the previous server.
oh, Crab, shame on you.
No, actually, no. I mean, fuck you, Crab. But that's a very good point. Yeah. It's almost like
I
no.
don't know,
I'm reading the subtext. It's like you're not seeing the spiral here. Nick?
Kimmy wants me to play Among Us with you. When do you play Among Us?
I don't know. We might play tonight.
See, I got to do something at
Ed,
12.
we
That's why
have
it's
told
taking me
you
an hour.
every time we play.
Sometimes I'm
And
busy. I
you
play
just
other things.
don't come and play with us. I
Don't get
actually
mad at me
personally
because
said,
I
"Hey,
have.
come play with us," and you went, "No, I'd rather stream."
Well,
So,
I didn't say I'd rather stream. I said I had planned to stream, and of course I'd rather stream. Sometimes people pay me.
did they pay you that night?
It's a nice feeling, yeah.
Yeah, a couple bucks probably from
Yeah, you
subs.
should have come played with us.
And if
Mm.
you can't get this trick off the
I
ground,
didn't.
how the hell do you think you're gonna start a stream?
Oh, I'm not trying to get anything off the ground.
Well, I guess. Okay.
I guess I could I could stream you assholes playing Among Us.
Oh God, no! Please don't.
I could easily do that. That's my
That
whole
might
viewer
get some
base.
views, actually. We should talk a lot.
There we go. See,
Yeah,
look.
why not?
Yeah, we're
I
really...
don't know. I think Nick streamed us playing Among Us before, haven't you, Nick?
We did once.
Yeah, I did that one time.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Hang on.
I've been so
No,
tempted,
oh.
actually, recently. Like, it's been, like, one of the things I've really fucking hated about this election, and I think it's just habit, because, like, I will follow it. Like, I will straight up, I'll just, like, put the reporting up on the fucking TV, go in my kitchen, make a fucking meal or whatever, and it's just on. And so I'm like, all right, you know what? Like, something's gonna change any moment. Something's gonna break. There's gonna be a new batch of votes that are counted. No. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I could have been tying people up and dragging from horses. You know?
I you know what? One thing that I realized with the and this happened the other day. What was it? I think it was the day after the election. I don't know, or maybe it was the day of the election. I just went, I'm done. Like this whole thing has. I can usually hang on to a little bit of hope, but it's like pretty much draining all the hope out of me. I've had to step away from it completely because I never thought I would say that this bullshit was like detrimental to my mental health, but at this point it is.
Well, having
Like-
hope's a problem. You shouldn't have hope.
Well,
I
see,
feel that once you stop having hope, everything gets way better.
Well, speaking
No.
election
I'm having a
wise,
great time. 2020 is like my favorite year.
election wise, though, I'll say this: election wise has been funny because I've been saying for a while, I'm like, why do we have like a nationwide election on one day? Why?
Oh well, yeah. This isn't like the first election that's gone multiple days.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Is like it's supposed to be on one day, but it never is. Like, why don't we just
the votes get in one day? It's not.
Well, no. Why don't we
necessarily
just
counted.
make it a week-long thing, right?
I'm just
God.
amazed.
You think they're
at-
crying about voter fraud now?
Right.
I'm just amazed at how everybody's responding to this. They're all like, "Oh, Trump's calling, is calling for the votes to be recounted or whatever." And I'm like, right, like because if Biden was losing, he wouldn't have done it as well. Like everybody's acting like
No,
you know,
actually, no.
they're-
You got to
they-
keep
and-
in mind. You're forgetting. There's a strong Democrat tradition of giving up, even when there's a chance you could win.
Giving up.
Yeah, but I don't believe that.
The strong
no matter
crowd
what
tradition.
side was losing, no matter what side was losing, this time they'd be calling for the same thing. It's all
Probably.
just a shit show.
Or they go
And we
back to
knew it was going to
Russians.
be a shit show before it even happened.
It was more of a shit show than even I anticipated, though.
Right?
It's not even done yet because now he's going to go to court with Twitter evidence. That's going to be so great.
Twitter evidence.
If they don't fucking, they better fucking broadcast that trial. I want to see it. I want to see this on TV.
I like it with
How the
Twitter evidence.
That's what they have.
Hasn't this whole time
That's all
he
they
been
have.
saying that? This whole time hasn't he been?
A lot of
saying that,
people
like,
are
Twitter is
saying
fake news and shit.
A lot.
and-
Listen, no,
I mean,
you
we
have
all
to.
know
No, we've
Twitter's
had
cancer.
Yeah, but we've had
Fake
4
news.
years. We've had 4 years of a head of state trying to convince us of things by him telling us that a lot of people are saying.
A
So
lot of people are saying.
a lot of
I've heard
people are
things.
saying. A lot of people are saying. Like, yeah, what? Fuck it. Why not? You know what? Fuck it. Sure. And now, right now, like, so we look at, like, what, Pennsylvania, 99% in. And yet, somehow, they'll call Arizona 90% in with less than a full point lead. Here you got 49 49.2% versus 49.6% with 99% reporting, 49.4 versus 49.3, 99% reporting like, oh, we're not ready to call that. It's like, you guys just really want us at the edge of our seats, don't you? Every so often, Chris Cuomo goes off screen every 5-10 minutes, and you can tell if you watch late night CNN, it's hilarious because it's like Chris Cuomo standing there tweaked as fuck, and every like 2 to 3 minutes, like, we're gonna go to commercial break, we'll be right back, and you can tell someone's just got a bump on the corner of their thumb just waiting for him. Comes up, just presses his snout into their hand like a dog. Oh, cool, let's go back and report that nothing has happened. Boom! He's back on camera for another like 5 to 10 minutes, high energy, making this little boy next to his magic wall poke buttons that he doesn't understand. It's just quality fucking. This is civics 101.
Did you see that one of their big smoking guns that they keep throwing out is James O'Keefe?
Oh, with the voter fraud thing?
Expose the voter fraud? Yeah.
For fuck's sake. I mean, like, no one watches this shit, but
James O'Keefe has literally been convicted for fraud, and they're going to trust him to blow the lid on this.
Actually, yeah, James
so funny.
James O'Keefe was, like, called to fucking testify, and, like, I think he was, arrested here in New Hampshire for this shit. Let me lay this out for anybody, and if Crab, you can clip it because you're good at that, but let me lay this out. You're talking about the largest election in history where millions upon millions of people have voted. The simple logistics it would take to either fraudulently manufacture or fraudulently turn out enough votes to make a difference at all. Even in this time where we're talking like there's a 1, 2, 3,000 difference between candidates. Manufacturing 1,000 votes is 10 times harder than actually driving out 1,000 votes. And driving out 1,000 genuine votes is a fucking nightmare because an organizer works on the 1 in 10. And this has been universal. If you talk to 100 people and say, hey, can you commit to vote? Can you commit to go out? Can you commit to go do this thing? If out of 100 people, 10 people say yes, one will actually follow through. It is the biggest organizing nightmare in fucking history, and it's a standard in the practice. It would take more effort and money and resources and coordination than is available to fraudulently swing an election. Because another thing you need to realize with conspiracy theories like this is you're talking about, in this case, hundreds and thousands of people, all of whom are in on the same secret.
And then nobody talked. Well, somebody did talk, and they're talking to Project Veritas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you had basically,
he can't reveal anything yet, but he's going to get.
It'd be easier just to win the election.
Voter fraud. Yeah, voter fraud is the biggest crock of electoral shit you will ever come across because it's basically, you need to think about it like this, and it's perfectly embodied by Trump and his supporters. It's like a 5-year-old who lost a board game or a video game. And then insisted that they only lost because the other guy was cheating. How is he cheating? Cause I was gonna win, but then he won, and then I didn't win. That's what we're looking at here. And the sad thing is that it's adults with assault rifles who are picking up on this whiny, bitchy message.
It's hilarious to hear Trump continue bitching about this election, like up until the election of 2030, like several presidents into the future.
Well, Chris,
I just think it's going to be fun that the final nail in Trump's coffin is going to be the Supreme Court telling him that he is fake news, and he's presented a whole bunch of Twitter evidence to the court that is fake fucking news. It's already been debunked.
Candace
it's already
Owens.
been debunked, but the court gets to do
Fox,
it now.
And people calling him.
No, you know what I really want to see? I want to see a last-ditch effort where, like, Candace Owens starts saying, like, the Brexit vote was suppressed, and so we actually have the Republican Party saying the Democrats were trying to suppress the black vote. Oh, they were the ones doing that. Oh, okay. Interesting
What I'm curious
theory.
about is these people that have been all pissy about the Supreme Court. Let's say the Supreme Court does the right thing. What are they going to say then? they're going to have to sit there and go, well, holy shit, the Supreme Court that we said was going to do things Trump's way didn't do it. Now what the fuck? That's kind of what I'm interested in seeing. If they call it like they're supposed to, what's the other side going to say? I'm super curious about that.
Spread out those mail-in votes more next time. Next time when we redo the entire election, just spread out those mail-in votes a little bit more so a little spike doesn't show up on the graph and make them immediately think there's fraud.
Yeah. Also, here's another thing.
Here's what I'm wondering, and here's what I'm super curious about. And maybe this is because it's my own little part of the fucking universe or whatever.
I'm gonna refresh this page.
I want to know why Alaska's votes aren't counted yet. We are significantly smaller than any of the other states.
I don't get
because nobody cares.
Yeah.
No. Actually, nobody cares. It really doesn't matter. You don't matter right now.
Alaska.
Care about our own, like our senators and shit. Maybe
it'll
not
happen.
about the president.
It'll happen, but all anybody cares about right now.
How
many electoral votes is Alaska?
3. They have 3 electoral votes. Now that
it's Nevada, Pennsylvania, Georgia.
Now here's the trick. Here's how the map tends to seem to break down. Is what it comes down to is that this is the weird thing I've seen now for 3 days. So let's like consider our lefty liberal super biased mainstream media, right? MSNBC and CNN MSNBC and CNN in particular have been refusing to call, I believe it's Arizona, for Biden. NPR, the AP, and Fox News are all comfortable calling Arizona for Biden. Now we've still got Nevada, Georgia, and Pennsylvania in play. So let's go with the high model, which says that Biden's got 264. If he takes Pennsylvania, it's over. That's 20. So that's
If he takes any of this,
if he takes Georgia, that's 16. That's exactly 270. That's 280. And he wins. If he takes Nevada, that's 6. That's 280 or 270, and he wins. Now let's go to the other one though. CNN and MSNBC. They're saying 253. 253. So if at 253 he takes Nevada, that brings him to 250. No, sorry. That brings him to 259, right? Yeah. And that's exciting because that means it's still technically in play, because between Georgia and Pennsylvania with Alaska, as they've already counted, that could put Trump at 269, which means we get a 269-269 split, which would be hilarious because then the legislature decides, which is hilarious then because the results of the election will be impossible for Trump supporters to accept.
Right.
But I mean, here we are, and this is fucked up though, because 99% reporting, Biden's got a lead in Georgia. 99% reporting, Biden's got a bigger lead in Pennsylvania. He's got a 49.8 to 48% in Nevada, but that's only 87% reporting. I'm starting to think you want conspiracy here. What we've got going on now is nothing more than the mainstream media collaborating with those dirty socialist vote counters to make sure they can stretch this out, make it as exciting as possible. They're trying to draw attention out.
I think they're all afraid to announce the results.
Why?
Because they don't want to be the state that said Trump lost.
Yeah. It's like, does anyone? Yeah, it's one of these things.
Because they value their local economy and they value their businesses and.
Yeah, it's sort of one of these things. It's like, you're sitting around like, you got the one party is sitting there waiting on the results, and he's got like a shotgun and a fucking night vision goggle set with Facebook armor on. And it's like, who won the election? I don't want to. Do you want to tell him? Do you want to tell him? I don't want to tell him. Do you? You don't. Well, neither do I. Okay, we'll drag this. No, we don't know yet. We'll figure this out. Don't worry. Can you call the police?
He's got to sleep sometime.
He's got to sleep sometime, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, precisely.
So, hey, Nick, I have a question.
I'm sure I have an answer.
I bet you do, because you actually brought it up. So I'm you were talking about, I don't remember the lady's name, but the other interview that you want to do, you were saying that
Birgitta, John's
there was a
daughter.
pirate party.
Yeah.
Like, okay, what is that, and can we get one in America? Because that would be epic. I would.
Well, why don't we just Google it?
Sounds like there's a lot of drinking and rape.
Wow.
Pirate
Is it
party.
really rape?
We'll go to Wikipedia.
Pirate party? I know what pirates did, man. They
Sounds like a
stole
gay
things,
costume party.
raped women, and they drank.
And you're opposed to that? I mean, aside from the rape.
Rape is terrible.
Rape is terrible.
I'm on record saying that. You can't prove anything.
Confirmed. Dean is for rape.
What if? No, I'm not pro rape. I mean, if
Well,
it's role play rape,
okay,
that's
well,
a different thing. But
well, we've
to say I'm not pro rape.
We've got this up here, the Pirate Party of Iceland, which is what she helped, I believe, found.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I could be looking at this.
Yeah, the party's platform is based on pirate politics and direct democracy. Let's see, it was started in 2012 by Birgitta Jonsdottir, formerly of the movement. She was the co-producer of Collateral Murder, with the video of all the helicopter gunship shit, doing shit that Julian Assange got famous for. In their first elections, blah blah blah. Let's see. Recent issue stances. European Union. Iceland must never become a member of the EU unless membership agreement is put in a referendum after having been presented to the nation in an impartial manner. Should Iceland join the EU, the country shall be a single constituency in elections. Should Iceland join the EU, Iceland shall be one of its official Icelandic will be one of its official languages. That's a real fuck you. Just like, no, you will make our language that we built up and that we made here. We will make it up. We make it up here. We will make it up in Europe. Yeah. So yeah, it's these are like lefty greens. Now, I just like talking to Birgitta though too, because she let's just say she had a little bit to do with the WikiLeaks there.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
I mean, can we start like something along the lines of a pirate party here? You could be Pirate King. You should head it up, Nick. You can be Pirate King. You can be the Pirate King.
That sounds like something a fifth grader would do.
Oh, but it'll be fucking fun. Shut up, Ed. You know it will.
I think you overestimate my maturity, Edward.
I don't think we should be. We shouldn't be modeling our democracy after pirate ships.
Yes, they're very democratic.
Why not? We've been doing that for years. We've been doing that for centuries. What are you talking about?
No. He means like the democracy, the political process, not just like, hey, we should model our nation on the idea we should just sail around and take what we want.
Although didn't Thomas Jefferson say a rebellion every 7 years?
That's what we've been doing. Nothing wrong with it.
Yo ho, an Iraqi war for me.
Oh my God, Ed.
Is Pennsylvania gonna just fucking? It says it's 99% reporting. Come on, PA.
Pennsylvania's basically been like jerking off with like a piece of twine tied around the end of its member.
Georgia's like the only one that could flip back, really. Like, Georgia could flip back.
Well, I don't know. It's still 99% in, and all of it's like, now they're getting all of their,
military.
Well, I don't know. Here's the thing. I don't want that to be the case on the sole grounds, because I keep having this one dipshit on Twitter, Darth Punjab, coming in at me saying like, "You are socialist. You are socialist. 9,000 military votes come in tomorrow." I'm like, yes, they batched them. I forgot.
I don't know how 9,000 for what? Georgia, right?
Well, I mean, if it's Fort Benning, who the fuck knows?
Because what does that mean? 9,000 votes aren't going to win the election.
No.
What is actually coming?
Well, I mean, let's take a look at Georgia over here. We're going to go up to our Magic NPR board. But
on my mind.
Oh my God.
Well, technically, if 9,000 votes for Trump came in right now, that would put him over Biden.
We all thought we lost Georgia, though. I was working on the fact that Georgia was lost. I woke up to a blue Georgia. It was weird.
Well, no, here's the thing I love though is the entire argument, for instance, over the over the electoral college, right?
Yeah.
So it's like it's defended by people because they're like, well, we don't want these particular states with their populations deciding, right? And then you look at this state here, right? Now, if you just look at that on a county by county breakdown without considering the populations of said counties, yeah, it does look like a tyranny majority, doesn't it? Or a tyranny of the minority. But at the same time, it's like, okay, are you actually saying so? Like, me and my 1,500 cousins deserve as much of a right and a say as our state's politics as the entirety of Savannah, Georgia. Do you really think? I mean, do you? You know, it's
People are clinging on to whatever hope they. I like not having a dog in this fight because I didn't care if Trump got it either. I just think it's funny how people are reacting. I'm doing the same thing I did in 2016.
Honestly, well, I mean, the thing is,
I'm making fun of SJWs. It's just all the people who used to like me are now not so proud, not so happy with me.
Yeah, well, it's because like you haven't you haven't towed the line there, Ed. That's the problem. Like, listen, it's one thing that
they're calling me low IQ while they're giving me statistics.
It's one
showing
thing.
me James O'Keefe and calling me low IQ.
Listen, it's one thing.
The people that think
I gotta
that they
tell you.
are solving a detective case for mass voter fraud on fucking Twitter are calling me low IQ on fucking Twitter.
Well, I mean, listen,
this is the best year ever.
Ed, you gotta remember though, right? You gotta remember is that
we have internet detectives now.
Yeah, listen. Now these people have had hundreds and hundreds of hours of YouTube video research that's led them to very specific opinions. Specifically, that like the radical left and all of the college students with the dyed hair and the crying stuff. That's the real threat.
Civilization.
Oh, no, that's the threat right there. That's the real threat. Always has been. Ever since the ancient days of Rome when they were all known as Jews. It's been the threat. And until you can get on...
Back in 2016, I really had this, a virginal opinion of what I was doing. Or what I was close to. I like what I did. I did fine. But
fun is
I thought
fun.
we were just gonna make fun of some fucking wackadoos, man. That was fun.
No, I mean that was supposed to be the thing,
that's what
right?
I'm doing now.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the problem. Well, that's the problem though. It's like you do the thing where you make fun of the wackadoos, right? And then at a certain, and then for some reason at a certain point, those wackadoos come to embody like, oh my God, this is the great Satan. This is the Red Menace. This is everything I'd feared. Like it's a real thing. But then I notice, and in fairness to the people, at least the number of those who I'm thinking you're speaking about, they've continued to actually do really well in terms of clout, money, fucking all the internet, all the just showering in the fucking internet fame that comes with unquestioningly regurgitating the same horse shit that know that your brainless fucking audience has been lapping up for half of a fucking decade. Okay, it makes sense.
And it becomes a real problem because in order to be honest, if you ever have that coming to Jesus moment, in order to be honest, you have to sacrifice what is essentially a pretty sweet fucking revenue stream.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the situation I see a lot of people in. I feel that way about particular people that I'm still friends with who do the same thing. They have this like dancing around reason that they do, but they still have to make this content because that's what pays the bills. And it's like, that's what you're locking yourself into. And I never would have ever even considered that dilemma at the beginning of like starting my first video in March.
Well, no, I mean it's a similar thing, like
change that game, Ed.
Well, the thing with it too, though, is that like when it comes,
have to be more honest.
Everybody does the honesty thing.
Yeah, that's not gonna fucking happen.
Boring,
Crab. All right,
that'd be lame.
Yeah, listen, crab. Just lean back in your chair and hit that meth pipe a little more.
I don't think you understand. I need both of these parties to be batshit fucking and crazy on either end. I need them to be insane.
Individually, if all of us should just be more honest. That's the solution to everything. All right.
Listen,
fuck you. Get out of here. What are you, a libertarian or something? Get out of here. I need crazy
I'm not saying
people.
it's gonna be hard.
I
I'm
need
not saying it's
crazy
not
and dishonest people. I need those people to exist.
Dude, they're always going to exist.
I know, so I don't want
They've
to.
existed since the dawn of time. But I mean, but Crab, like honestly, here's some honesty for you, Crab.
The struggle is
Honesty
to push
is
those people
not
to the
going to fix
margins. Push
everything.
dishonesty to the margins.
I just came in to say hi to Ed.
Hi, Kimmy.
Hi.
Love you.
Thank you, Kimmy.
Oh, Kimmy's here. Fuck. Hi.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Fine, Kimmy. Just say hi to Ed. Ignore the rest of us.
That'll be the whole rest of the show. Just hi.
Hi.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna just step out for a second.
Yeah. Fuck off, Ed.
Oh.
Just kidding. No, I like Ed just fine. He's fine.
No.
No, that honesty is not going to be the great fix at all.
Yeah. No, well, actually, no. Here's the thing to consider, Crab. Everyone thinks they're honest.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody thinks they're honest, and the funny and no, let's follow me on this.
I am honest, Nicholas. How
Yeah,
dare you?
sure,
Except for when I'm lying.
And especially the people, though. I forget the quote, but it's something about like, it's almost impossible to convince a man that he's fallen for a lie when his salary depends on him having fallen for it. Something like that.
Right, but see, that brings up a good point, Nick. Like, if somebody doesn't know what they're saying is just
no,
they're being
hang on.
honest.
No, you're still
they're being honest.
You're still not picking up on this. It's not about they don't know that they're being dishonest. Let's say, it's about
a scenario where they come to the
it's about that they compromise. They try and strike a bargain with reality, to where they're allowed to continue believing this thing because they need to, because it feeds them, because it riles their people up, and because it works for them. And I can tell you this.
I'm
No,
not
I
talking about the people.
I'm
not
talking
about the people that are in charge of this shit. I'm talking about the followers, the people that literally do not know any better.
Yeah, but
or
certainly
for the
people
most
who
part don't know any better.
The people who are the leaders are where it starts.
Yeah, and also the problem with that.
but
Well, Dina, the other problem with that though too is like, let's say, like, so you've sort of semi-defined a group of people, the people who don't know any better, right? It's like I keep talking about. I call it the con man's asset. Here's how ideology works, partisanship works, and here's especially how like online political garbage works. Is these charlatans and these grifter shitheels who are coming out of the fucking woodwork and have been for years. And Ed and I are, Ed probably more than me, but we've been friends with them or are friends with a number of them. The issue is that when you have convinced somebody of something that is partially or entirely a lie, the only thing more difficult than convincing someone that they've been lied to, the only thing more difficult than convincing someone of a lie is convincing someone who has been convinced of a lie that they have been lied to. They will double down on defending whatever line of abject, ridiculous horse shit they can think of, right? Simply because it will defend their position, because it's less about truth and more about the position. And that is egged on by the people who have higher stakes in it. It's like a weird it's like a multi-level marketing pyramid.
Yeah, no, you know what it is? Here's what it is. It's a fucking cult. It's a cult mindset.
Yeah. That's true.
And that is exactly what it is. There are so many groups that to me are just fucking scary because of the cult mindset of it.
Biden apparently just gave a speech. Shall we?
All five, my dude.
Should we watch the Biden speech, everyone?
Yes.
Let's watch the Biden.
What is this?
Well, this is Biden.
Is this a new thing?
Biden delivered his remarks. Yeah, it was like 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Oh, for fuck's sake, are you really not going to play? God, why is it all of these major news networks have the worst fucking, like, flash shit ever?
Look, my dude, they played it. Like, Biden got up there, looked at the camera, breathed, and then walked the fuck off. That's
yeah, but
what it was.
It's not fucking working, and I don't get why.
Because
Is it Brave fucking
I'm
with
sorry.
me? Jesus
You're
fuck.
not allowed
Oh
to
my
know, Nick.
God.
You're not allowed to know. You know why you're not allowed to know? Because you called the White House, motherfucker.
Well, oh, you better believe that I'm gonna write to Joe Biden and have my numbers struck. Oh wow, this is
Oh my God,
this is a
dude,
3-hour
please.
video that I'm just waiting on him to get here.
Biden and ask him to be removed from the no-call list.
What's up? It's Billy, and I know you're busy, so I'll be quick. I sent this to you.
Oh my God, I want you to get hit by a truck tomorrow, Billy. I want
Me?
you. No, not you. The YouTube guy here. Yeah, Billy Jean is marketing. I want him to get hit by a bigger
Check
truck.
your DMs. I sent you a more direct video.
Oh, thank you, Ed. There we go.
I don't know if it's the full one though.
Well, I'm just gonna skip ahead because I mean, if Billy's got more to say to me, I think it's important that I know it. Here we go.
Doesn't seem like he's gonna say anything that isn't just like standard. We're on track. Everything's
all that pain.
Keep waiting.
40,000.
You know, it's funny. Kamala in a mask kind of looks like, what is it?
Approaching 240,000 lives lost in this virus.
Melina.
That's
Old Melina.
240,000 empty chairs, kitchen tables, and dining room tables all across America. We'll never be able to measure all that pain and the loss, the suffering that so many families have experienced. We know something about what it feels like to lose to someone. It feels like to lose someone. And I want them to know they're not alone. Our hearts break with you. We want everyone to know on day one, we're going to put our plan to control this virus into action. We can't save any of the lives lost.
Why are you campaigning?
Those have been lost, but we can save a lot of lives.
What the fuck? Why? No one cares.
Everybody just wants to know who's president right now, dude.
Oh, now he's acting presidential.
Because of the failure to get the pandemic under control. More than
I gotta give him that. He is.
People are on unemployment.
I'm happy that the president's going to be boring again.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. Like, honestly, I also look forward to being able to make genuine policy gripes about bad decisions, as opposed to just being like, "What is this shit show?" But no, Biden does sound. I mean, like, it is funny though, because you could. If I want to actually do a side-by-side comparison of him from when he announced to him at the end of this campaign, because I don't know if it's just me, but he looks like he aged some more.
He's so fucking tired. They're all tired.
Oh yeah.
Trump looks terrible right now.
Yeah, except Kamala, who's
the last speech Trump did, he came up
fucking
and
cyborg,
and then he walked away angrily.
Yeah. No, but I mean, like, it will be nice though, like, if we have somebody who's not just like, all right, we're gonna downplay this virus. We're gonna give the cruise lines money. We're gonna give the airlines money. You know, I'm sure he'd do that, but he'd do that after he gave people money, because then they wouldn't be that upset. They'd be like, I got my money, yay! I got my money first.
Remember when Trump was like, "We're gonna get that next stimulus check. I need to be elected first, but then we're gonna get that stimulus."
Oh, yeah,
check.
if you elect me, you'll get $1,200. Basically,
yeah.
what he's saying.
Yeah. He basically bribed the whole country.
I wouldn't mind a bidding war between the candidates. So if Trump's like, I'll give you all $1,200.
Honestly, yeah.
If you vote for me, your favorite president, and then Biden's like, fuck that, I'll give you $2,000. I'll give you $2,500. 3.5. 5. $10,000. Final offer. You got me.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I've been down. All right, let's listen to what the rest of President McGoldenface has to say.
Keep rent.
Also, can I just say that, like, I don't think until I've seen her in a mask that I've found Kamala Harris remotely attractive. Just me.
Food on the table.
Sorry,
she's been watching those
Oh, this is okay.
Tutorials for
as we count
wearing
all
masks.
votes. You know, we're proving again what we proved for 244 years now.
Proven, not proved, idiot.
Democracy works.
Never.
Fraud.
Vote
You
will
fucking fraud.
be counted. I don't care how hard people try to stop it. I will not let it happen. People will be heard. Our journey is toward a more perfect.
It's one thing when Daddy says he'll protect you, but when Grandpa says he'll protect you, kind of at the last line of defense at this point.
Union, and it keeps moving on. In America, we hold strong views. We have strong disagreements, and that's okay.
I also want it to go down in history that this entire speech was all given while Joe Biden got an official stamp of being a cutie up in the corner there. Q over T, absolute cutie. Cutest grandpa I've ever seen deliver a speech about the dark fate of our nation.
Time to go to bed, cutie.
Strong disagreements are inevitable in a democracy. Strong disagreements are healthy.
By the way, all of you looking in the chat now, I want you to remember I didn't get that $1,200 stimulus the first, or I don't even know if there's a second. I ain't getting none of that. So if each of you could just give me $12 through Streamlabs right now, that would be really great for my outstanding electric bill.
I don't think that adds up.
Oh, hey, I didn't get any part of that.
You don't live in America. Holy
you know why?
fuck. Because Alaska is part of Canada, Russia?
No. Alaska's American, my dude. But I didn't get any
the
part
votes
of it
are
because
still out on that.
Yeah.
Because
Got at least another 6 days before we find out what Nevada thinks.
Sounds like fraud to me.
Ballot stuffing? Like you stuff a halibut, huh?
you stuff a halibut.
You stuff a halibut.
You do it.
No, you stuff a halibut.
No.
No, you stuff a halibut. You
No,
go stuff
like,
a
you
halibut.
better
Look,
qualify.
hang on.
You
Just
stuff a
proved it.
halibut.
Fucking, you just fell for the oldest trick in the book, Dina.
Yeah.
Everybody knows
What
that
was
only
that?
Canadians fall for you stuff a halibut game.
Oh,
Caught you dead.
fuck,
You're like
God damn it, you
you're like
caught
a
me.
Canadian 5-year-old drinking your first
No,
Timmy
okay,
Hortons there, aren't ya?
Canuck, are you listening? Is that true?
Oh, he's not here. No,
No,
listen.
no,
You don't
I'm
have any
calling
countrymen
Canada
here to
Jail.
help
I
you,
need
Dina.
Canuck to verify this.
Oh God, no, you're
Canuck,
done.
no, he's
It's
from
over.
Lethbridge.
It's over.
You're not even allowed.
The gavel
in
has
Canada.
fallen.
That's
I don't own a
French.
gavel, but imagine this. My fist is. That's a gavel. You hear that? It's a gavel. Exactly. Thank you, bailiff.
You can't speak for Canada, Nick. You're not allowed there.
No, I know it's your country. I'm not trying to speak on behalf of anything except the United States. Here, honey. Listen,
No,
Crab.
fuck that old
Crab,
part.
listen. You done a good job as bailiff. I give you that title so long as you do what I tell you.
Yep. See, Canuck said it's true. It's true that you can't speak for Canada, Nick.
No, I didn't claim to speak for Canada. That's your job. That's what I'm saying here. Jesus Christ.
Ah,
They're a
shit.
sign of a
God
vigorous
damn it.
debate.
Listen, can I listen to my country's future president speak pointlessly at the
sure.
wrong
Go
camera?
right ahead. Yeah, you listen to your old
Look at his
part.
eye line. It's not even he's not looking at anything.
Just wait till he starts like grabbing on and lingering on women.
I gotta say though, when I look at the Biden-Harris logo above his shoulder there, that doesn't look like a campaign line as much as it looks like they produce weapons or something. It's like, welcome to Biden-Harris Industries. What can we help? What can we give you today? Oh, I'm looking for landmines. Well, those are illegal and we happen to specialize in them.
The purpose of our politics isn't total, unrelenting, unending warfare.
Yeah.
No. The purpose of our politics, the work of the nation, isn't to fan the flames of conflict, but to solve problems.
But to blow upon the embers of
justice,
warfare.
To give everybody a fair shot. To improve the lives of our people.
At the back of every
We may be
woman's neck.
opponents, but we're not enemies. We're Americans. No matter who you voted for, I'm certain of one thing. The vast majority of them, 150 million Americans who voted, they want to get the
How many?
vitriol out of our politics. We're
It's
certainly not
150.
going to agree on a lot of issues.
150.
At least we can agree to be civil with one another. We have to put the
No,
anger,
that's never gonna happen.
demonization behind
Now
us.
I bid $1.
This guy's crazier than Trump.
Very good point. Very good
Thinks
point.
we can be
Ed.
civil? Fuck that. Fraud.
Oh, we're going to be very civil once we put down the unrest, you see, by any means
Oh, please.
necessary.
This election is the beginning of the Civil War.
I just
The
really
unrestful
no.
equal
Here's what I want. Oh my god, I need to jump onto like 4chan or some shit. I need to find all the sites. I need to seed the idea. Trump voters, Trump supporters, true MAGA patriots. Here's the thing. I want you to take a look. Stop listening to this old man. I want you to take a look at this line. You see, fuck this one blue thing in Nebraska. They will pay for it. Look at what this is. It's a line straight through the country. What have you been begging for? For the better part of 4 years? A wall.
Big beautiful red wall.
I propose a big beautiful red wall from North Dakota to the very uncircumcised dick tip of Texas.
Why are you leaving out Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, and Utah?
No, because it's not about that. It's not about separating America. It's about just splitting America up into two different parts. Straight down the middle. That way, if any of these lefty cucktards from all of these states or these states wish to go visit their lefty cucktard families in the other states, they need to pay the Trump tax. The Trump toll. Listen.
Length. Measuring tape so we can go from.
Listen, Ohio. Listen, Ohio. I am going to build a wall to protect you, Ohio and Indiana, from California, and I will make California pay for it. How's that sound? Sounds great. Listen, Wyoming. Virginia will never touch you. Neither will that traitor bitch, Wisconsin. They'll pay for it. How's that sound? And then it just turns out to be federal tax dollars. I should have run for Congress. I'm sorry, I didn't.
You went off on a tangent there, man. You okay?
Oh, no, I just figured out the future of the Americas. And when I say the Americas, because I don't recognize Canada or South or Central America, I'm just saying two Americas. One East, one West. And they each get to be...
I think we could just cram all that red into Texas and call it a day.
Well, no, the great thing is if we split the country down the center, even though it seems like a fair burden, it's the, I'll cut your baby in half kind of thing. I want to propose that to the conservatives of America, and they'll be like, fuck yeah, let's split off. We'll have different Americas. But then they'll discover that when you go North Dakota to Texas, you end up with the same amount of division on both sides.
You're going to leave the left with a lot of desert.
Yeah.
It's a raw deal.
Exactly. No, but I mean,
Trump's chief of staff died just with COVID. Shocker.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, see, I am all full of solutions. Let's listen
what
to
are the odds that Pelosi will be president for a few months? Because Trump chained himself to a radiator or something.
Well, actually, it has been determined that it's actually said that the Secret Service is their duty after an inauguration has taken place is to, if they have to, physically remove any persons who do not actually fit the administration.
Yeah, I read that. They would have to physically remove him. That would be the best.
Love to see that so much. I can't.
It would be the worst, because then Trump would have footage. Because if there's anything I've learned about Trump supporters over the last 4 years, is that they don't know how anything works.
No, they do not.
So they would never know that, and even telling them that's how it works wouldn't change their mind. They would just consider that to be a political act.
Oh no, that's just another lie. That's
domestic terrorism.
It's just another lefty liberal plot to convince you that of whatever. Like, so you know how this works, huh? Well, I don't believe you. How about that? It's like, well, that doesn't change it. It doesn't change what this is. It's like, oh my God. Now, you know what this is? If it comes to that, and I think it's growing into it, Trump and Trumpism are the sovereign citizens of American politics.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Only
straight up. Straight up. Yeah, it's like, well, this is how the process works, and this is what the law is. Well, I don't believe that, and no. Well, actually, yes. Well, no. And then I want to hear Trump screaming, "You're raping me! You're raping me! I'm being raped! Please help!" While he's being carried respectfully up by 6 like pallbearers Only he's just kicking and screaming like, I got him. It's fine. Let's go.
If this leads to like a crazy civil war, it is still kind of funny, even though many will die. And here's why. It's funny because the only reason that this would escalate to that point, the actual sole source reason, the actual reason, is because Trump just couldn't say, I lost. Or I was wrong. It's literally one guy's ego.
You heard about all these teachers having sex with their students?
What was that?
It was something someone asked me to play. I guess I'll just play it. Because we can listen to Biden any old time.
We know what he's saying.
Yeah, he's practically a corpse.
We're on track. COVID is sad.
Here we go.
COVID is sad.
You heard about all these teachers having sex with their students? Is this not crazy? What is going on?
Well, I don't think the male students have been hurt by it. In fact, they're going around bragging about it, as I understand it. So, it's I don't see a lot of damage done. I would say her husband cannot be happy.
QAnon.
That's actually the most like rational thing I've heard him say.
Yeah.
There's a like straightforward logic to what he's saying.
I've heard him say
It's
that.
the first time he's done that.
It's time for us to come together as a nation to heal. It's not going to be easy.
It's time for us to come together as a nation and heal. It's not gonna be easy. I could tell like he just sat with Barack. Like, this is how you say it.
It's not gonna happen.
Listen, Joe, it's not gonna work, but this is how you say it. You see, you gotta say it with the pause, just the right spot. Yeah, it's the same speech.
We have to try.
Well, no, actually, this is like a more desperate version of Obama's first inauguration speech, because I remember that. There is no red America or blue America.
So the reality is I'm gonna have a problem with Biden as this term progresses. Like, I'm not gonna be happy with his presidency.
I'm gonna
hate
this
like,
entire.
Right now, the point I'm making though is right now.
I hate this entire.
This is nice and refreshing. It's nice. He's just saying boring ass, meaningless nothing, and that's great.
It makes you feel younger again, doesn't it? It's like, I remember when I was younger and politicians were boring and not retarded. Well, kind of retarded, but mostly boring. More on the boring side.
I wonder if we'll just have now a lot of people who are just like, you know what, the status quo, fine.
Well,
fine
that's
with it.
I'm.
Keep it the way it is.
It's almost like
a strange way of looking at the situation with optimism. So I like that. Thank you.
Well, it's almost like somebody. I don't know. I don't know who it was. There's some cunt on YouTube made a whole video about how Donald Trump was the greatest gift to the status quo that's ever happened, because after him, who was that? Oh, I don't know. Let's just listen to this YouTuber. Name goes by Joe Biden 5555. X-Hammer.
My responsibility as president will be to represent the whole nation. And I want you to know that I'll work as hard for those who voted against me as those who voted for me. Mm-hmm. That's the job. That's the job.
Difference.
Oh, is
it's
it?
called the duty of care.
That's the difference. He should have said.
We have serious problems to deal with. From COVID to the economy to racial justice to climate change. We don't have any more time to waste.
You made most of those bad.
You know,
President-elect has to explain what presidency is.
Opportunity to build 2020. We want for our kids and our grandkids.
Oh my God.
I've said many, many times, I've never been more optimistic about the future of this nation. There is no reason we can't own the 21st century.
I've never
need to remember.
But you're just now thinking that?
This is the United
Never been
States
more
America.
optimistic.
Well, no, he's just reminding you, because in the same way he need to be reminded. Like, this is the United States of America. Oh, okay. What does that mean? Okay, we're gonna explore
He always
that.
mispronounces unite or like slurs united. He's always like.
I want him to
United,
be. I want him
United.
to be so senile that he unknowingly in his speech, because I mean, this isn't gonna happen, because this is a guy who's gonna have speech writers. He's gonna be stately and all that. It's still
Yes,
a bit, still senile, but
No, he's not.
no, compared to Trump. No, compared to Trump, who's like his speechwriters, they basically just give him like a Denny's napkin with like bullet points on it, and he's like, and
He's still gonna fuck
when I
it
say
up.
stately, I'm thinking of the old time politicians like Teddy
Yeah,
Roosevelt.
he'll be Obama.
yeah, he'll be no, he'll be like old white senile Obama. Yeah, but
for okay, but again, I still don't believe that he's going to be.
well, no, I just want him to get to a point.
President for more than a year.
No, all right.
I don't know.
Yeah, everybody's like he's gonna die, but here's the thing: what I'm looking forward to is I want him to get like fresh young staff. I want him to get fresh young staff like Obama did, like the hip movers and shakers, and we're progressive and all this, right? And they're gonna start writing speeches for him where he ends up bashing his own fucking crime bill and like bashing his own everything, just like and they made it impossible for student loans to be escapable through bankruptcy, and that's not right, Buster. And then like, oh wait, that was you did that actually. Are you here to undo yourself? I'm fine with that. Fine.
Scrappy, is Trump going to do a speech soon, or are we just saying the next one will be?
Oh God, I want Trump's speech. Please give me 3 a.m. Trump speech. Adderall fueled 3 a.m. I'm losing the election Trump speech.
No.
Shows up sad, like just downward, like just sad dog, just hung dog, like your favorite president in the world. And they took it from me. Go and kill them now. Kill them. I'll give you $1 million for every liberal head.
Hey Nick, how many times do you think Joe Biden has called Kamala Michelle Obama?
Why? Because it's that pretty dark lady he can't touch without getting in trouble.
Yeah.
Let me tell you,
a lot in the White House.
Michelle, bring me the camouflage. Yeah. Well, no, you got to keep in mind the vice president and the president don't typically have much to do with each other unless A, they are Bush and Cheney, in which Cheney's going in and being like, "This is how you president today. Do not deviate from the plan," or Trump and Pence, where Pence sort of comes in and curls up under the desk by Trump's feet and maybe gets a little head scratch here and there. Biden and Kamala's gonna go into like the Oval and be like, "Why are you sitting at my desk?" And he'd be like, "This is your desk." Oh,
right. I don't know. I'm so sorry, but I have to call. I have to throw down the bullshit flag on what Scrappy just said. He's saying he can't touch any lady. He's touched how many ladies and how many kids without getting in trouble?
Whoa!
He can't touch Kamala without getting in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not like Scrappy said. He's talking. He can't touch any lady without getting in trouble. That's bullshit. How many has he touched? And
The
kids.
Biden creepy touch montage.
Yeah, his old grandpa touches.
Got elected.
It was a different time.
They're just ordinary. Yeah.
Sniffing.
Listen, Tina. I don't know what your grandpa was like, but I mean, when my old grandpa would touch me, he'd sniff me all over. He'd flip me upside down, grab bits of me, dangle me around, see if my weight distribution felt right. Listen, grandpas do grandpa things. I'm not here to judge your grandpa. You ain't gotta be here to judge Grandpa Biden there. All right? You probably have way more grandkids if Hunter wasn't so full of cocaine there. How about that? Now, what I'm saying is, I'm looking forward.
They just don't tell anybody about.
I want Hunter Biden getting into a DUI on the fucking White House grounds there. I want that.
I just googled Biden being creepy. First video comes up.
Fucking Hunter Biden's gonna pay Hunter Biden's gonna pay his Uber driver an extra $150 to take shots with him in the car threatening him, saying, if you don't do it, my dad's the president, and he'll give you the worst reviews ever. Tell you what. And so, yeah, I want an Uber driver to smash into the impenetrable Trump wall that Biden will forget to take down around the White House after Hunter Biden's trying to come home from a long night of hookering. I want this for the future of my country.
Hookering.
Yeah.
Got a hankering for some hookering.
Don't take this away from me is what I'm saying. Let's listen to the rest of our president's talking. This is our president talking. And look at how sad he looks. He really wants you to believe in him.
And he's got hairy legs. I mean,
Hairy
I'm just
legs.
so proud that our president has hairy legs
Turn
now.
blonde in the sun.
That's what's been missing this whole time.
I want the Trumpists to come back, be like, you thought grabbing by the pussy was bad. Have you heard about hairy legs? What? That doesn't land. Of course it lands. I put it on my truck.
Do you think he's gonna
I like when the kids they bounce on my lap.
I'm sorry, Jables. What'd you say?
Children
Oh,
bouncing.
I was just quoting Biden.
I like it when the kids come and bounce on my lap. Thank you, Anissian.
Yeah.
Thank you, President Anissian, everyone.
Anything we've been unable to do, unable to accomplish, when we've done it together. I hope to be talking to you tomorrow. I want to thank you all, and may God bless you, and may God protect our troops. Good night.
Okay, he's does
God
God
protect our troops? Is he gonna send troops out into the streets?
Yeah, I'm just starting to wonder. I'm just starting to wonder here, like, what troops? What are the troops we're worrying about now? Where did we send troops lately? Come on, why? You could do better. No, well.
No, we can't.
No, we can't. I know.
Why couldn't we have gotten Vermin Supreme? I want a fucking pony. I mean, if I, you know what I mean?
All the
Like,
times
I
you
really
fucked
need
me
emotional
over,
support from
ah
at
yes.
this point.
You think you're grown but have a small penis. And I know that you won't see me anymore. Grab your tissues and your lotion on the floor. And I didn't want to write the song, cause I didn't want to move on now. But baby, I'm okay. Go find yourself a new date, cause baby, now I'm moving on.
This is cringe.
Crab.
I gotta go though.
No, Crab paid me for this, so I felt I needed to play a bit of it.
That is cringe.
Crab.
Why are you leaving, Ed? No, you cannot leave.
I got a date. I got a very important date with a phasmophobia. I'm gonna play some
No.
phasmophobia. I said that. I said midnight. Midnight.
You're gonna stream?
You still owe me 4 minutes. I'm gonna make you sit through this song.
All right. I'll do 4 minutes.
All right.
Stay.
Yeah, you will.
Can't stay.
You wanted to be here so bad. Stay.
Stay.
4 minutes.
Stay.
3 minutes.
Stay.
Whatever. Stay to the end of the song.
Please stay for the rest of the song.
I don't want to listen to this song. It's bad.
Oh,
too bad. Stay. You're
I'll
here.
go. Hey, yo,
You have
I'll tell you
to
what.
do it.
I'll tell you what. I will stop playing this song for $15. $15.
Consider it theft, and then we'll take it to court.
Shh. $15. Streamlabs right now.
It's not funny, Crab.
I'll stop playing it. I'll stop playing it right away. I'll promise to never play it again.
Ed,
$15.
Yeah.
Come on.
you know you wanna.
Come on.
And I know
Come on,
how
Ed.
much you miss
Do
me
it.
and still care, but
Ed,
here's
come on,
just
$15.
what I have to
Do
say,
it.
babe.
Do it.
I
He
really don't
doesn't. He doesn't technically have to like listen to the song because he can
Look at that sweet
just
cat.
not listen to it.
Penis. It's
Yeah.
funny 'cause I said penis.
That's
Perfect
quality
spot.
comedy there.
Something.
Well, yeah, no, that's a decent place to stop it because I don't want to listen to
Do
this
you
crap
want a man
anymore.
with a tongue like that?
You what?
Do you want a man with a tongue like that?
No, I have a man and I'm happy with him.
Well, thank you everyone for coming in.
Man, I told you, you're not my girlfriend.
Yeah, thank you
Oh
everybody
my
for
God.
coming. This has been a fantastic
God,
hanging
here goes that
out.
wishful thinking again, Ed.
Hanging out at the fucking Greyhound stop, basically at this point. I think we learned a lot tonight.
Everything is a fraud.
Yeah.
Everything that is against me is fraud.
As always, I would say catch me Mondays and Wednesdays. And also, if you're on LinkedIn and you happen to have a food service job in the area, I could clearly use it given the state of my career. So, that being the case, I'm appreciating all of you Applebee's managers out there who don't mind a little bit of a felony between friends.
Sargon got banned again. Just throwing it out there.
There's news. Sargon got banned off Twitter. He's currently giving cyanide to his own children and waiting for the Allied forces to find him.
He lost an election and then he got mad and he got banned.
Yeah. Kind of a pattern with this kind. Anyway, this has been a show. It was wonderful. It was fun. Make sure to come back. Make sure to check out Jabel's show on Friday at 7:30 Eastern Time. Something's 30 otherwise. And, oh yeah, guess what? Here's a 180-second ad break for those of you who don't subscribe.
Oh, God.
All right, fellas.
I technically shut the fuck up. I still have time.
No, it's 12 right now.
Oh, no, you're done. No, it's done. You're gone.
Hey,
it's over. Goodbye. Sanute's waiting on me. I gotta go do my
beat the feet and all kinds of other meat.
Bye. Follow me on twitch.tv.
Bitch ass.
Bye.
Couldn't even stay for the commercial break.
Wow. Wanker.
Yeah. He forgot the people on YouTube. There are 8 people watching who don't know that we've gone on commercial break. Frankly.
Right?
Frankly. Yeah.
Yeah,
tell the people on Twitch that.
I want y'all to know over on YouTube, Edro is not representative of this show. I stick to this show. I stick with this show until the very end, until I press stop streaming, and then I remember I fucked that up, and I press stop streaming again, and then I just shut everything down to be sure that it's not streaming anymore. You can trust me, unlike Ed, who you can never trust, ever trust, because he will just keep streaming until 7 or 8 in the morning. But otherwise,
I mean, and he goes ghost hunting. I mean, come on, can you really trust a guy that does that?
yeah, he's ghost hunting. It's a weird thing. The divorce was really hard on him, and she got the house and he got his hobbies, and he's really trying to think of it as a square deal, basically.
But also, he just said everybody who's against him is a fraud. He just said that every woman on the planet is a fraud. I mean, come on, really?
Interesting point, Dina. So we've got the radical feminist's point of view
That's only
here.
half right.
Dina, are you free bleeding at the moment?
Do what?
Free bleeding. Are you doing that right now?
No.
Well, then why don't you go out and make a
That's
stand against the patriarchy before you go talking ill about an innocent pupper like...
Oh, an innocent pupper? Really? Do you believe that? Do you believe that Ed is
I
an
almost
innocent
got the
pupper?
entire sentence out. Almost. I was close.
Are you giving me shit?
Well, I'm just trying to wind down an extra 30 seconds until I can comfortably kill this fucking stream and say that I actually ran ads tonight, because fuck no. Shit. Just dragged. I'm like, I'll do a 2-hour show tonight. 3 hours on, oh. Okay, that happens. We're not going to discuss the election, y'all. 3 minutes later. And the thing is, I'm not even done with a third beer for the night. So I'm not even drunk. So anyway.
My God, dude, you're so behind.
I'm
been,
so
drinking
ahead
Jameson
of
the whole time.
I'm so ahead of the curve, but I'm just gonna say good night to everybody. I'm gonna run a 60-second ad clip on Twitch, and then I'm gonna be back again on Wednesday doing more of this horse shit. Wait, no, it's Friday. I'm gonna be back on Monday. I'll be doing more of this horse shit on Monday. You can guarantee. Now enjoy the 60-second ad break, and I'm gonna just kill this stream. Have a good night. Oh, I can't. Whoops, apparently I'm not allowed to run ad breaks. Alright, I want everyone to imagine that they're watching an advertisement right now.
Nick, real quick.
What?
For anybody who didn't watch yesterday's interview that Nick had on Wizard of Cause on his YouTube channel, go watch that shit. It's worth it.
That was
Go
a
check
good
it out.
conversation. Yeah, if you go to my regular channel, you'll find more serious shit, and I'm gonna start having more serious interviews and real shit on there. Hopefully we can get back to where that's like a real thing, and then this is just for fun. Anyway.
Yeah, but fun is always good. So like,
Oh, it is.
Nick is
I
good
just
at both
want
of it.
just to run an ad. It's all I want. Whoops! Couldn't have started ad at this time. This is.
I ran an ad.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. This is a suppression of my freedom of speech right here.
It makes you wait between ads.
I can't just run ads whenever I want. Like, what happens? How about this? What happens if I want to tell a racy joke? Is that the next step? There's no point. Anyway, I really do need to piss. This has been a fun 3 hours, though. Thank you, Crab, for the $5 reduce. The sole donation of the night. Really circling the
Come on,
drain
guys,
now.
step it up.
Yeah, circling the drain. Crispy Jin
It
used
don't like
100
crab
bits.
out, do you
I'll
guys?
buy that for
Seriously.
$1. In the meantime, good night. I will be back once again on Monday. I'll see you then. We'll have more to do. It'll be better next time, I promise. Promise! New format. It's all great. New UC layout. New everything. Anyway, good night.